going because I honestly forgot what happened last week, or not last week, but the week before that.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
I think I got most of it memorized.
Oh, okay.
I should be taking notes, but I'm terrible.
Fuck taking notes.
All right. So, last week, where we left off, you guys had successfully defeated the corrupted centaur that was spreading its disease towards any of the centaur village, and so you guys killed it and took its glaive, its like its little gnarled glaive, and you guys did some testing on it, or got some vials to see what you can figure out from the disease, what it did to the centaur specifically. And it acted sort of like a parasite, is what you got. A little bit of the information you got. It was very much like a parasite that took over the centaur's body at some point after it died originally. On your way back, you encountered a unicorn with like a bunch of horses kind of surrounding it. I forget what you call it. Is it still called a herd when it's horses? I feel like it's something else.
I think it's herd.
I don't think it's a herd. Let me check out what it's actually called.
A navy.
That's still the herd.
Is it? What do you call a group of
herd band?
Yeah, that's what you call them. A band of horses, I guess.
Oh, yep, that's right. That is right. It's a band.
Yeah, a band of horses.
Nobody got the navy. I was waiting for it.
I didn't even really think about it.
God damn. Really? Really, we're gonna be doing that?
No,
Anyways, after you encountered the unicorn, who gave or just kind of accepted the friendliness of Annie's character, whose name escapes me right now, but I gotta look it up here in a minute. Vex.
Surprised he got away with that.
Yeah, I know, he was really close. It was more like a skill challenge, but eventually he did. And essentially he gained a single luck roll for it. So whenever he wants, he gets to reroll one of his saves, or just one d20 roll whenever, but he only gets one ever.
Yeah.
So after that, you guys did encounter the wild hunt for the first time. This being with many iterations, but the iteration in this game, he is a sort of a shapeshifter, but more so a person who embodies the entirety of the beastly kingdom. So you saw it turn from a cardinal into a bear, into a tiger, into a mammoth, and then back into a cardinal. And
Bro's got like 20 wild shapes.
Was he also a wolf?
I can't remember if I had him turn into a wolf. I just remember those forms.
Lynx and then ran away.
Yeah, that's right. He turned into a lynx and then ran off. Thanks to San Ratan saving Ubala's hide from the wild hunt eating him. But with that, yeah, definitely didn't need saving. But you guys carried on, and finally, you guys had entered the village of
Level up.
no. Oh yeah, that's right. So Camber, your character leveled up to level 3, so you can work on that while we continue onward. So yeah, everyone leveled up to level 3 after that, after successfully killing the corrupted centaur.
This is where the fun begins.
Okay, I have a... Yeah, I gotta look at my...
Yeah.
Yeah, the subclass.
Thing is, I want to take thrown weapon fighting, but I'm probably gonna take archery.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like just to cancel out the sharpshooter.
So
Get more spells as well.
while you guys are doing that, or while you're doing that, you guys are about a few hours, I'll say a few hours before heading into the village. I can't remember exactly how far you guys were last time. And yeah, it's fine.
Just go watch the clip.
I mean, I can, but I just don't want to. I like to go based off my memory, and if I say something wrong, it's fine. I'm without caffeine
We,
tonight.
we can just
so-
retcon everything as
Yeah,
we go.
you know what? Let's just start over, guys. Back to level
Yeah.
1. Back at the very beginning. You fight the
Back-
Dread Wolf.
No. We're gonna go back to the real beginning. We'll go back to the beginning of the Skyrim
Oh
campaign.
yeah, yeah. You guys go back to the
Yeah,
Skyrim
we
campaign.
The real beginning.
Yeah, Jesus. You guys
Dude,
all
I'll
wake up on a
just-
cart. Hey,
Just let me know when
you're
you guys
finally
are
awake.
and just let me know when you guys are level 10 again, then I'll show back up with Derek again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
You're finally awake.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Please
Hey.
no, that's not a soundboard pieces.
Hey, you're finally awake. But anyways, so yeah, you guys, as you guys approach, like you have a few hours before you get to the town, or the village, the Red Wheat Village. You see, Valera looks very much like, concerned and scared. She looks over towards like the area of the village as you guys, walk back. You see, she kind of looks over and says, so I think we should talk to my Greece first, because I think they may know that I have been gone. They always try to keep watch, or not keep watch, but they always check up on me in the gardens, and I'm sure they would have seen just hemlock there in the gardens, and now they know that I had left with you guys instead of staying there like I was supposed to do.
Like we said last time, you are free to do as you please.
I
Oh,
don't want to sneak around.
if that is your wish.
I'm sure we can make them come to an understanding.
Okay. If you say so.
We'll certainly find out.
Cool. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you head in towards the Red Wheat
There is.
Village?
There is one more detail I didn't know last session that I feel like was important.
What's that?
The Centaur chief, quote unquote chieftain, I guess the new one,
Yeah.
gave us the horn for us to give to my Greece.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Under the, like, I forget, he's like, it's either alliance or war or something like that.
Yeah. It's like an alliance horn that he gave you guys to give to my Greece. So that is
Which I
the
believe Ubala has because of the diplomat.
Ubala. Do you have it? I think he tossed it to someone.
I thought he tossed it to Riven, but it could have been me. Let me check real quick.
Sorry, I heard the recap, but I didn't hear it in like the way that Leon would have heard it, and I like writing notes for him.
Oh, okay.
I've been writing notes for him, so
I guess for Leon, what happened for you is once you guys like killed the centaur, like this corrupted centaur that had like a disease, after it had died originally, it was being puppeted by these like tree-like roots that were coming out of it and almost kind of literally just puppeting. It very much was like a marionette that had like a ton of strings on it, and it acted like such. And with your amazing investigation check and medicine check I had you roll, you had figured out, at least for now, that so far that this disease, the way it acted towards the centaur specifically, what it was almost acted like a parasite of some sort, kind of living off the body. And as soon as the centaur had died, it kind of took over the host. It was strong enough to do so.
so the centaur was infected with the disease before it died.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Which gave it the kind of like, you could tell the difference between a regular centaur and this, like, corrupted centaur. It gave itself resistances, and pretty much made it a powerful foe.
They also figured out that the infection spread up to the brain. We didn't really know what that meant,
Yes, yeah,
but it
exactly.
spread across the entire body. I
Yeah,
believe.
it spread across the entire body, including the brain itself. So that's pretty much as far as you can get without any like lab equipment or anything like that. So that was kind of like your intuition type of, you know.
Yeah, I am very much an in the field kind of person.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I did get the horn. I just didn't put it in my Roll20 sheet.
Okay,
I have it
you're
on my D&D Beyond sheet.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no worries. Awesome. As long as you have it somewhere. But yeah, you guys start to approach the village, in which I'll pull up the map now. This map
Oh.
always takes forever to load.
Did I take my third class? I can't remember. Oh, Swashbuckler and Arcane Trickster.
Cool.
Is that what I took?
I think you.
Yes, that is.
That's
yeah,
about
I
because we
can't-
talked about it after session.
Yeah,
That
I can't
sounds
remember
right.
what you took, what you didn't take.
Fancy footwork and mage ledgerman. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, as you guys start approaching, you see immediately, kind of as you guys head into the village itself, these mushroom guards come over. 4 of them will start heading towards, and they all are looking at Valera. They don't really seem to kind of pay mind to you, but they go over to Valera and says, "My Greece would like to talk to you. Follow us, please. The rest of you follow as well." And they kind of like guide Valera back over. You can see they grab her by like the arms on each side, and they kind of like forcefully kind of take her along towards this kind of the longhouse where my Greece stays at. The rest of you guys follow behind as she is kind of not thrown, but kind of forcefully kind of put in front of my Greece, and you can see this.
Shoved.
What's that?
Shoved.
Yeah, like shoved. Yeah, shoved essentially. Just kind of shoved into this kind of this longhouse where you can see my Greece kind of planted on the floor, almost with. You can see on the ground that she pretty much is just staying there. She is just literally just planted in there, just stays there. You can see she kind of does a very kindly like gesture Valera does towards my Greece, and you can see my Greece has like this very like stern and angry look on her face. You guys follow suit shortly after, and she looks at you all and says, "Well, were you successful in your endeavors that you were so confident of?"
Yeah, we were.
They did accomplish their mission.
And what
Only
proof do
thanks
you
to
have?
because-
Oh, yes. I finally
I'll
stretching
brandish my
myself.
weapon.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to pick up the horn and float it over.
Cool. Yeah, you float over the horn. She grabs it and says, "I'm impressed. The centaurs usually don't like to make alliances, but it seems now that whatever disease is spreading among them, or has, I'm assuming you took care of that as well."
We took care of the main creature behind it. The disease itself is
Yes.
solved by isolation and burning of the bodies.
Interesting. Well, I'm hoping none of you have taken it with you, but
I feel like we probably would have died already, but
good. I would assume it's a long trip. Now the second thing in order.
I would
Valera.
like to put out.
Yes.
I would like to put out that this mission would not have been accomplished actually without our friend Valera here.
Is that so? And how did
Yes.
how was she a major success in this mission of yours, this quest?
because by the fact that Hemlock didn't know jack shit where we were going, she did.
Well,
Not
we
to
wouldn't have
mention-
been able to find the place, and then also talking to the centaurs. Actually, she gave us some insight into how to deal with them.
Not to mention, we prevented a risk that you did not see coming. If we took Hemlock, you're kind of susceptible to the disease now. She's less so. If we took him and he got infected, you could have risked us bringing the disease directly back to your village.
You can
his will.
you can see the arrogance on her face slowly kind of diminish, but she still tries to hide it. As you mentioned that, she's a little deflated from that, and you can see definitely still a little irritated. But she's like, "Very well, but you still disobeyed one of my commands, and so you must await judgment in the gardens. I will decide."
Forgive me. It was my doing, actually.
Your doing, is it?
Yes. Unfortunately, I do have the silvery tongue, and I may have fully convinced her to come with me.
Make a persuasion check, Ubala. Ooh.
That one.
Oh, can I get a reroll?
Are you going to use your once a day?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make a reroll.
Yeah, you can't. Okay.
Oh!
You didn't do good. I was about to say, it's like, you can't possibly get worse.
A 9. Okay.
9.
You can see Maigris kind of looks at you and says, "Yes, indeed, you do have the silver tongue, which is why I do not believe you.
Oh. It is what it is.
Valera, you will wait in the gardens, along with the rest of you as you await your judgment. But I might have something else for the rest of you. Or, depending on what we decide for Valera, you may choose to join her in whatever we ask of her."
Can't wait to be judged for potentially saving the people.
Well, you yourselves will not be judged. You've done what you've done. It is Valera alone who will be judged this time.
Do not forget, she was part of that as well.
Yes, and do not
She
forget
took this risk to help protect you and your people.
that may be so.
I do hope it is taken into consideration.
It will be taken into consideration for now. But she still disobeyed one of my orders. And as the prophetess and ruling kind of this village, I would hope that, although sometimes my decisions might not be as wise, they're still listened to. For that is what keeps us together. Anyways,
Well,
off you
hopefully
go.
it keeps you alive.
She just like gestures you guys to just kind of leave already. Just definitely pretty much got a ego punch from both Ubala and Riven. And is like very much kind of done with you guys at this point. Although, yeah, that's, you know,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Well, on the way out, when we are out, Ubal is going to mention to the party, like, my friends, I may not be one to not throw somebody under the wagon, but I think we should help our friend Valera.
I agree.
You see Valera's like, no, you don't have to help me. I don't know what they're gonna judge. They may just have me just continue just being at the gardens, but they may have something else. I'm not sure. It was
They
No,
shouldn't
no.
be judging you at all.
I know. It's just I don't know what else to do. This is all that's been home. I don't know where else to go. Everywhere else is a dangerous place to travel by myself, and now that I know that you all are the chosen, perhaps I can just continue to be here and assist you all. And if I have to be judged for
That could be a possibility.
I mean, I don't mind it, but
Yeah, I'm sure. I
You
certainly
could,
don't mind.
you're on the
Yep.
road.
as long as I get to see your mouth, I'm fine with that.
yes, well, yeah, you can. Sure. I mean,
Your place in destiny may be with us, my friend.
It's a trust thing. It's just a trust thing. It's nothing else.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that makes sense. Yes, I did see you look into a lot of creatures' mouths lately, so I actually shouldn't be that surprised. You did look into that dead centaur's mouth. That was kind of gross, but
No, it's just a normal thing. I like to see what people eat and how they talk because it informs everything about them.
oh,
Like I have a very, very convoluted philosophy about this whole thing.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys are escorted back to the gardens, you guys, let me see. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Jared, what was the bonus to health that you gave us?
So it was literally at the very beginning. I added a +3 to whatever you had. So at the very first level, and that was it.
Okay.
I think I wrote down Jer's blessing.
Yeah,
DMT.
yeah, that's right. I actually did. I was looking through your character sheet. A lot of funny stuff.
I-
A lot of great.
I just realized my thing made quite the jump, so I'm like,
What's your HP at, Ubala?
it doesn't look like I modified it, but it says 18 on my D&D Beyond, so I think with the +3 it's 21.
For you at first level, so for you at first level, your con was still 0, so your max would have been at, for you it's a D8, so it would have only been at 8.
8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have
It
been
said
12.
the previous level was 13.
I don't think that's right?
No, unless you rolled a 1 on your
Yeah,
side.
unless you
I don't
rolled a
have
one-
an over. I don't have an override on it.
Okay, hold up. Let me double check.
Oh,
some-
sorry. Level 2, it was telling me 13 base, and then but then yours was telling me 14, so I don't know where I fucked up.
Yeah, this is why
It
I like.
could be just 18.
What's someone else's HP?
Mine's 35.
You're a barbarian, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, Vex is 30.
That's what I'm at. I'm also a D8.
Okay.
I could be at 21. I'm just
Okay.
low HP
I
person.
think, yeah, I actually don't think you actually did your health then, because 21 actually sounds like you should be at second level. Because at base, you should have been whatever 8 plus 3 is.
Man, I usually take the average.
12.
So
Yeah, 12. So then if you're going to take the average again, you should be at 20.
let me.
And then
Persuasion stuff.
I guess roll another D8, or I guess you would have taken the average again for third level.
So it was 8 for the first level, and then
Plus
13, so that was a 7. And
But,
then
so 8 plus 2, which is 12. So that'd be 12 would be your starting HP.
Yeah, 12 would have been your first level HP.
interesting.
Yeah.
And then I guess if you take the average, what, 4? So
Yeah.
With 0 con though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay, yeah, in second level, if you took the average, you would have had, what is it, 5? Because the average is 5, right? So 17
that
at
would-
second
yeah.
level. And then if you would have taken the average again, 17 plus
22.
5. Yeah, 22. Okay, so that actually does sound right if you want to take the average for third level.
Yeah.
So you actually should have 1 more HP than... so your hit point maximum should be 22. There you go. Yep.
okay.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Weird.
Yeah, because you have no con. No con definitely hurts.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who needs con when I'm a cat?
Yeah.
I
But
have pretty low con. I've just been rolling pretty fat.
as you guys are heading back to the gardens, you guys kind of walk down that pathway that leads to like the this kind of almost dugout site where the gardens kind of sink into. You see kind of Valera's bedside. But as you guys are walking down the trail, you notice that there's a large armored person sitting on the kind of sitting on like one of the rocks near the entrance. You guys are still being like brought by 4 of these mushroom guards. You see lying down too in front of the gardens area is Hemlock, who seems to just be lying down. Everyone
Like dead
kinda
lying down, or
make a
he's like
perception
leaning
check.
back? There it is.
19, you
18.
can see he's not dead. He seems to be like either unconscious or just knocked out. Which I guess is the
Oh.
same thing, but you don't see like any immediate like bruising or anything like that. No slashing, so it doesn't seem like he was severely injured as far as you can see from here. But you see a man covered in this very much like ornamental armor. Sorry, I was looking for the word. This very much ornamental armor. You can see he is carrying a shield and a very large pike. On his sides, there are 2 like these bented types of scimitars that you can see. And then
Scimitar.
what's that?
Scimitar, not scimitar.
Scimitar, I'm gonna keep saying it like that because that's how I want to say it. You know what? You de-level Flight for saying that.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
the level.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, you see he kind of looks towards you guys, and he just kind of stares at you guys.
All right, everybody, it's a staring game. Stare.
But you see, like, as you guys come walking down, you can see this. What you would imagine is some sort of humanoid. He definitely has like fair skin, as far as you can see with the armor. You can see he just is sitting on the rock with his weapons kind of put away right now. But he does have all those weapons around him, though. You see,
He is a big boy, huh?
He is a large humanoid. He's about maybe, you would imagine, 10 to 12 feet tall. You can see he's like covered in this armor, this ornamental armor. And you can see like these mushroom guards at first are like, what's happening here? Who are you? Get away from the gardens. And you can see the 4 guards come up front, and they kind of look at him. He kind of tilts his head, and he points his finger towards your guys' direction. And
Valletta, do you have any idea?
Leon, give me a history check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Leon?
Leon's dead.
Leon's dead. Actually, I'll roll for
Very
you.
well.
Let's see, history.
I'm gonna figure out my spells.
16? Okay. Even with the 16, it's hard to kind of make out who this is. Very much an unknown, whoever this is, assailant, I guess, since you see Hemlock is not like unconscious right now. You see these 4 guards. I guess, who else? I guess Ubala. You'd be like the only other person. Give me a history check as well.
Valeria wouldn't know either.
No, Valera would have no idea.
All right, history check. Here we go. Got nothing.
Okay, 16 as well, but you are not proficient, I would assume.
Nope.
Yeah, so you see this person points at you guys, and he says, "You all are the champions. I can sense it."
Congratulations. And you are?
Who I am is none of your concern. But
Well, it seems like it is now.
what I'm here for is to test you. To test your power. Your strength. You can see these 4 guards are like kind of lined up right now and says, "Oh, one of you, go back and alert my grease. The 3 of us will take care of this. You all stay there." And the one will go ahead and start to run. As he does, you can see this armored figure looks and says, "I wouldn't run away from me." You can see like the way he says it's very staggering and very much like just kind of almost like he's trying to understand what's happening. You see he quickly takes out, or I guess he would actually quickly pick up a rock and he'll just toss it at this mushroom guard. You can see like almost like a without any major effort, he just like side tosses it and the rock kind of flings very quickly. I'm gonna go make a roll. Okay, cool. So you see with that hit, I guess with a improvised weapon, it would be like a D4, I think, right?
It depends on it's arguable based off weapon. It's just a stone.
Yeah, cool. All right. Even though it is just a stone, he clearly just, this guard is not strong. You can see this guard is instantly just unconscious, just rendered unconscious as like the stone hits him right directly on like some like what you would consider his head is. You can see this armored humanoid kind of looks over and says, "You 3, I have no business with you. I want the chosen. I need to test them." You can see the 3 guards. He's gonna make an intimidation check. I'm just gonna roll this off the board. So where's intimidation? Okay. All right.
Oh, so that's his name.
Oh, did that not roll behind?
No, it didn't.
Bro.
Oh,
I'll
It
just
says to
pretend.
GM too. That's the funny thing.
I'll just pretend I didn't see that.
All right,
yeah,
that's
I
fine.
didn't see that.
That's fine. Anyways. So anyways, he kind of goes over. The rest of the guards, I'm going to have them roll. Looks like the GM thing is broken. Great. That sucks for me. But they're not great. They will, all three of them will just kind of stand down and point over to like the side, and they'll just like all three of them will sit there.
Was that the GM only?
No, I think everyone can see that too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. GM thing's broken. Great. Thanks a lot, Roll20. But anyways,
Rolls for you.
so, although that's my fault too for having the template name. But anyways, but yeah, you guys see this armored man. He looks towards you guys and he says, "Step forward and show me your strength."
Why do
I
you
guess-
want to Why do
I
you
don't know
want to
any-
test us? What interest do you have with us?
I have many interests in you. For you are my future. You are what I can see. And you are my death.
That's kind of edgy.
I kind of
Well-
Yeah.
Verlaine, I think his name was Valera.
Valera?
Valera?
I never remember her name, and I think part of the reason is it's so similar to Vieira.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
It's I have two people. Monday I have a character NPC called
Yeah.
Verlaine, and then I had Vieira, and it's like Verlaine, whatever, bitch.
Jesus.
I kind of look to her and be like, perhaps you should step to the side as well.
She's like, oh, okay. She'll step over to the side, and you see this armored form says, "Choose your weapon." And he,
I'm gonna move up here.
yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
I can
move
help
closer.
you.
He doesn't seem to care at all if you guys move, so you guys feel free to move around on the board if you'd like.
Just
Sounds
include
like an
me.
appropriate distance for me.
You see he has, oh, I forgot to add, that's his wrong thing.
Hop up on this rack. I'm
Yeah,
a
cool.
rack.
You see he throws out in front of you, he'll go and look at you guys and say, choose my weapon. He'll throw out a pike, these bented scimitars type of looking weapons, hand axe, and just a shield. That's all he carries.
Was this like choosing what he uses?
Yeah.
Huh.
What if we tell him all of them?
Vex will move over here as well. Try to get around.
Does this include me? I don't know if I'm being hunted as well.
You are betrayed.
Well, he said the chosen, so.
Yes. You may stand aside, betrayer. I have no qualms with you. You've already lost your hope.
This is true. I mean, so do I have option to join in?
If you wish.
Oh, okay. This is good.
I cannot stop you. I cannot stop them. Father, I cannot stop them. Father. And he starts like mumbling to himself, just speaking like these insane words. And then he looks back towards you, Riven, and then Vex, and then Leon. Chosen.
Do you need a hug?
I do not.
Would you like a hug? I can give a good hug.
I'm not even gonna have you roll a persuasion check because that's just no. That's gonna be a straight no. He just ignores you.
That's gonna be a straight no.
Straight no for me, dog. But he looks at you guys again and he says, "Choose my weapon."
Okay.
Uh,
I'll move up. Let's see. What did he throw? Two.
A hand axe, a pike, 2 scimitars, and a shield.
So just a question: if we pick shield, is the shield just a weapon? Or are we doing one weapon, one shield?
If that is what you wish, so be it.
Ah. Okay, okay.
But it is the
Single
chosen's
combat
choice.
or what?
I'm just mediator here, don't mind me.
Do sometimes a hand axe, a shield, pike.
I think we should do the pike and the shield. Good challenge.
That's good.
That's
to me.
what I was. That's what I was thinking as well. I'll move over to the weapons he threw in front of us since he's so worried about the chosen picking it. I guess instead of Ubala.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of-
Achilles!
Yeah, and I'll pick up the pike and shield and toss them back over to him.
Cool. You hand it to him. Give me a perception check while you're there. You can see the helmet that he has is very much is very like close to what I can say is a like one of the like a Spartan helmet. It's very much like that line down the middle, like a T, where you can see the eyes and his sort of like a little bit of his face. And with a 20 perception check, you get a look at his eyes real quick, and you can see they are. Number one, they are almost like glancing back and forth in very like subtle movements. It's almost like he's like his eyes are almost like spinning, but he seems to have like still looking at you, but like you can see his eyes just rapidly moving still, like just side to side, like his eyes are spinning. The other thing you notice is that one eye is bright pink and bright yellow. The other eye is pale blue and pale orange.
So he's not only is he heterochromatic, he's fucking got mixture in the colors of irises.
Yeah.
Back.
You pick up the pike and the shield.
I'll pick up the pike and shield now. And hand them to him.
Cool. You hand it to him. He says, "Very well."
It would not be a test if you were underarmed. I do mean to ask, do you intend this to be lethal? Or do you intend for it to truly be just a test?
I will decide. There is no apologies for killing. For killing. I'm sorry. Mother, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. And he kind of like shakes out of it again.
My friends, we should not, we should incapacitate this man. I do not think we should kill him. Just a suggestion.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Dun dun dun.
Alright. Let's go, baby.
Alright.
Got to be a party in this bitch. Let's go.
Bro. I'm gonna mute you all, I swear to God.
Man, I rolled a 1.
Did you guys see that? Bro, who's doing that? Did you guys see the number I just rolled?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay,
No.
cool. So I guess it's working, I guess. Let me double check. I'm just gonna roll just to hit dice.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, yep.
Yep. What kind of magic you playing?
Did you see the next one that I rolled?
Yeah.
Okay,
I saw
cool.
both
All right,
dice,
well,
so
I
hit
guess
dice,
the
D10.
the
Fine.
dice won't work, so I guess I'll just use the dice then.
Alright.
I like your words, Magic Man.
I like your words, Magic Man. Magic Man. All right, Ubali got a 22 on initiative. Neve, what did you get?
Got an 8.
8. Riven, what'd you get? Riven got a 1. Sweet. And then Leon, what did you get for initiative? Let's see. Leon, I don't think you rolled. Oh, dude, Annie's typing. I hope he's okay.
Oh man. Annie!
Leon got a 5.
I hate how I have to like look back. I've made 2 character sheets for Ubala for the subclasses.
Yeah.
And I keep like popping between them like, okay, what works with what? What works with what?
All right. Vex got an 18. Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. I gotta remember I also have spells now.
Oh, you do. That's right.
Oh yes.
All right, and then I'll roll for.
Ubala finally stretching out. Just like she said last session. I just got to get a little grease.
Okay, he had a family emergency. He'll be back in 20, he said.
Understandable.
And then I'll
I
roll.
tried to, I tried to shout one down the hall. I was taking a bathroom before I got him
You're
out.
good. All right, I'm gonna roll for this armored man. Armored
Do I wear
man.
armor? Yeah, I wear armor.
All right. Let's go ahead and get some music in here.
Man, having a -1 to initiative is fun.
Ubala, you are up first. You see this man has his shield, this kind of long type shield that's almost like a tower shield, except with like indents in them on the sides, and then you can see him hold this pike, which a pike is usually a two-handed weapon. He wields it with one hand.
Hey, he's a big guy.
Understandable. Very Greco-Roman.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
Is he human?
Yeah, he
Question mark?
looks humanoid, yeah.
Okay.
His eyes are odd.
His eyes are, and they're not like inner, like the eyes color is not like combined. It's like one half is that one. It's like half of half. So one eye is
Yeah.
literally like half, and then the other one's half as well.
Yeah.
Like split pupils.
Yeah, literally split pupils, yeah.
So,
I rolled your initiative, Leon. You have a 5, so there you go.
It was
better
me
than
first,
me,
right? Just
buddy.
confirming.
And it is you first. Yep. Ubala, you're
Okay. Shit, I can't do anything on the first go for sneak attack.
up. You see he takes
so...
a stance.
You're a swashbuckler. You can. You just gotta get within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
Is Rakish Audacity? Sorry.
It's just a swashbuckler thing. You also have fancy footwork, so if you make an attack roll at him, you don't have to disengage.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Rakish Audacity is the additional
you
way
go.
to sneak it up. There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry. I haven't gotten to test this out yet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll get behind him
Okay.
and I'll shank him. Let's do it. Let's shank him. And I will
Beautiful.
be doing the sneak attack, so just confirming. Within 5 feet of it. Yep, nobody else is here. And then sneak attack is... Yep, an extra 1d6.
There's still 1d6 there.
Yep, unfortunately. Oh,
It should be 2d6 now, right? We're level 3.
oh yeah, you're right. 2d6. I have to update it in the...
Yeah, it's 2d6 now.
So an extra 2d6. Got it. So I'm going to be using sneak attack, which is the extra 2d6. And... Yeah, let's do it.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Make it big, baby. Make it big.
That
Natural
is
20.
a 25 for a natural 20. That hits.
5 plus
Woo!
1. Then
46.
46. Nice.
So an extra 1d4, right? Oh no, or does it roll for me? No. Oh, it does roll it for me, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. So 46.
Good fucking roll, too.
Holy shit. Okay.
Honking it. Fucking stab that Achilles.
Damn,
Achilles!
dude. Achilles. Okay, so that's gonna be a 6 plus 22. That's gonna be a 28 total, correct?
Yep. 28 total.
Cool. You stab into him. He's like, ugh.
And
very
I will
impressive.
I'm within 10. I'm within his reach. Yeah, I'll be fine. If I step out anyways, he's got a reach weapon, I think, so.
Okay.
Right? Like the reach?
Well, you attacked him, swashbuckler. He can't opportunity to attack you anymore.
Yeah, but I moved. Oop, where's the ruler?
Oh yeah, you already
Son
used your
of a-
full movement.
I used 25 feet, so I can move 5 feet away, but he has a reach weapon.
Aren't you
So
mechanically a tabaxi?
Yeah, I could use feline agility, but that's
Yeah.
like once per. Oh no, I guess I
No,
could.
it's
Yeah, if you want.
until you stand still again.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll use my feline agility and move.
Okay.
15 feet away, move over here.
All right. He will still take an
I
opportunity
swear
attack.
that it's
It seems he has some sort of sentinel power.
Oh no.
I did not roll
Sentinel
initiative. Do you guys
allow
need
you to take
now?
action on non-opportunity attack people?
Am I like here?
Yeah, Sentinel even can. I guess technically Sentinel can also like. Yeah, you're. Are you?
Can my mobile? Because I also have mobile.
Okay, so let me see what takes priority. Okay, so for Sentinel. Okay, we can hear you, Leon.
Cool. Yeah, I straight up didn't roll initiative. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It says, yeah, even if they take the disengage, it doesn't say anything about anything else, so I say he won't do it then.
Unless,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he won't do it then.
Because I have two things that stop me from
Yeah,
getting
for sure. I got you.
opportunities.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. All right.
You will try.
All right.
Oh, sorry, that's it for me.
That's it for you. Cool.
Yep.
Let's see. What's the actual?
I gotta remember offhand for fucking shit. Oh, I need another knife. Never mind.
Gold-headed knife. Yeah, he will just he'll just stay. He won't do anything. It's Vex's turn. Vex is gonna go ahead and
He just stands there.
yeah, he was gonna use a legendary action, but he's just not gonna do that.
Okay.
Is that his name?
Vex is gonna go ahead and yeah, he's gonna go up next, and I think he does have Dread Ambusher, or not Dread Ambusher. Where is it? Yeah, he'll go ahead and make a. Yeah, he'll just make two two attacks with his short bow. Thought he had a long bow, but I guess not. You know what? Bonus action. He will actually. Oh shit!
Mark him, I think.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have Hunter's Mark anymore. He must have changed it out. I think he changed it out last time. Yep. Cool. All right. Yeah, he'll just go for 2 attacks. First attack. First attack, that's gonna miss. Second attack.
19 to hit, misses. Fucking hell.
That's gonna hit. Or that's gonna miss. Sorry. That's it for Vex. Next, it is going to be the armor. You see he goes over. First steps over just 1 square to get 1 step closer to Ubala, and will make an attack on you, Ubala.
Oop.
19 to hit, missed. Fucking yeah.
So you see with godly quickness, he goes over and successfully attacks you, Ubala, and with his pike, you will take.
What's to hit?
Oh, I guess I will roll that on the board. So you got a natural 17, so he will hit for sure.
Oh, okay.
So for the first attack, you take 14 points of piercing damage.
The fuck?
And then he'll go for the second attack. That is... What's your AC?
14.
14? It's gonna hit.
Oh my god.
You take another 17 points of piercing.
Alright guys, I'm down.
Non-lethal. You are unconscious. So you're not making death saving throws.
Okay.
You can see now, like, as he turns around and faces you guys, there's almost like an aura around him this time. You can see the multiple colors shadowing his body. You can see the colors that you saw. I'm trying to remember all you guys' names. Riven. You see the colors kind of around him, and all of you do as well. You see the bright pink, the bright yellow, the pale orange, and the pale blue.
Candace here, you might want to catch him up on what just happened. Yes.
Oh, hey, what's up, Annie?
Hey, what's up, guys? Room for one more?
Yes, sir. So right now, TLDR, you guys made it back to the village, and now there's a being here that is essentially going to test you, quote unquote, to see how strong you guys have become so far.
Okay.
He essentially just knocked out Ubala in 2 hits, and he seems to be a very formidable foe.
This one here?
Yeah, the middle guy who's like all in like this Spartan-esque armor, essentially.
You rolled a
This
19,
Centurion
did not
armor.
hit.
Yeah, 19 did not hit, by the way.
Damn. Okay. And Ubala, was it like a one-hit thing? So I know he's like a really melee strong.
There was two
Two.
to hit. 2 hit, 1 turn.
Okay.
He will use the rest
Damn.
of his movement to... He likes the look of you, Riven.
Come
You
back
see,
me,
he says,
come back me.
"You seem like a strong one. Not as strong as father. No one can be as strong as father. I was as strong as father." And he just runs towards you like with this insanity of words that he's saying. He will go ahead and make his third attack.
Come back me.
Third. Damn.
That is, what's your AC?
18.
That's
and I
gonna-
have shield if I need to.
That's going to miss.
Yeah.
Okay. He misses on the third attack. He'll go for his fourth attack.
I should have used shield.
He hits then. He actually...
Ah.
He will actually...
I assume it's not in shield range.
He will actually, no, nowhere near shield range. He will actually
'Cause I
crit
think-
on that as well. So you see the pike comes back down,
Whoa.
and you will take an additional 25 points of piercing damage
Ow.
as he hits you with his
25?
last
Damn.
attack, and he says, "Still standing. What? Impressive." And you can hear like these several different voices, almost as if he's like panicking and then confident, panicking and then confident, and then blabbering to himself. He says, No, I'm sorry, mother. Father made me do it.
Plus 1 turn. Plus 1 turn. My ass.
Neve, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna rage,
Cool.
and I'll roll on the one magic table here.
Oh,
and
did I
I'll
not put your
get-
token down, Neve? I think I forgot to put your token down.
No, well, you did. Leon and fucking Neve just didn't move it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, I
I'm
couldn't see it.
somewhere.
Neither of them moved.
I see you. You're. I'm gonna just put you down here. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's a good
Cool.
spot.
Yeah, I couldn't see. Oh, there you are. Underneath Leon.
So I got
Right here.
I rolled a 2, so that's the free teleport.
Oh, okay.
Free teleport bonus action, 30 feet. So that's that. And then I'll try to make a bone glaive attack on this guy.
Okay.
Use this thing.
Yeah,
I've
he
got,
does
what,
look
15
humanoid.
feet with it, right?
Yeah. So from you, 15 feet. Yeah, just one more. Yeah, and you feel like you need one more to go up. One more. There you go. That's it. Yep, 15 feet. That's within range.
All right, here we go.
That is going to miss.
Yeah.
So you see with the shield, he's a lot harder to hit. He raises up his shield, blocks it.
Shouldn't have given him the shield.
You see, he says, "A strong weapon." And that is your anything. So you already used your bonus action. You already used that, correct?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Cool.
That's it for me.
He will actually use. Yeah, he used 2 legendary actions to change stances. You see, he switches from one stance to another.
Can we tell what kind of how it looks? Like, is it look more aggressive, more defensive? or
Make an insight check.
3.
3. You cannot tell. He's doing something like some crazy ass, like weird, like he literally just switches like from a position of pretty much like a Greek myth where he's just like jumping towards with the pike, and then he almost goes towards like a what is it called? I can't like a cabal type of form where he has like his shield up and the pike kind of to its side, like he's blocking, like he's pretty much defensive, but it's
So,
strange.
Kind of like a phalanx.
Yeah, like a thank you.
around him.
That's the word, like a phalanx. Yeah, he goes to like from that to like a phalanx type. After Neve, it is Leon. It is your turn. Leon, go ahead and give me another history check.
Absolutely. I am not proficient in history.
Cool.
Because
Yeah, great. Yeah, you still.
Dork. I'm a dork that didn't pay attention in class. Instead, I was
Yeah.
detecting frogs and getting pranked by my cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, something about this guy seems familiar. You can't. It's on the tip of your tongue, but there's a lot of things on the tip of your tongue, and then you're like, wait, tongues inside the mouth, and you get distracted. But it is your turn, Leon.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Question is, do we care about this guy's positioning? And I don't think we do, but like, I can move him around a bit. I don't think I should. So I'm gonna move up 3 spaces. Let's go. Magic Stone, Magic Stone.
Okay. Those will miss for sure. Just
Yeah.
bats him out, both of them out of the sky as they come towards him. He just catches one and crushes it in his hand. Mages. An Eladrin.
I mean, to be honest, it's more magically infused bludgeoning weapons, but who's counting? Yeah, sure.
And he just is like,
And neither of those hit him, so I can't do the thing that I was planning on doing. It's fine.
cool. Yeah, anything else for, Leon?
Nope, that's action, bonus action.
All right, cool. As a legendary action, he will use a single attack on you. He'll just do a shield blunt attack towards you, Leon.
Legendary actions.
I'm
Bro,
get away from
Who
him.
aggroed the Elden
I'm
Lord
trying to
here,
get
bro?
away from him.
The Elden Lord.
Wait, so to who he does it?
He'll do it to you, Riven. He'll like shield
Okay.
blunt you. Okay, so you will only take.
What is the hit?
That's gonna be a 9's definitely gonna hit.
So what's the total? Because I need to know if I can shield it, brother.
What will your shield add?
If I can shield it, my max I
Be a
can go to
23.
23.
Let me do some quick math real quick because I am dumb. You feel like you can shield this.
Okay, yeah, I will.
Cool. You shield it. You blocking says, annoying. And he seems like very much upset, but then he goes back to like a calm demeanor. Sweet. After that, it is Riven. It is your turn, actually.
Yeah. Ow. First off, I'm gonna use my hero action to dump all my lay on hands into me.
Okay,
'cause
cool.
that fucking hurt. Back up to 20 HP total. Bonus action. As I place my hand on my chest and the purple magic kind of heals myself up, I say a little prayer to the Raven Queen. I'm gonna bonus action vow of enmity on him.
Emity?
Enmity.
Emity.
Yeah, do my channel divinity. I have advantage on him for 1 minute.
Okay.
And let's see if I can't take a crack at this bitch.
Make an attack roll.
I have advantage.
18 will miss, and with that, he will go ahead and use, since he's in a different form, he will use a superiority die, and he will use, he'll try to do a critical riposte.
Critical riposte? What does that mean?
So this is something that I made, so he is essentially going to have to roll a, so either way, he will do the riposte for his maneuver.
Basically, Jared's living out his Dark Souls fantasies.
This man said he was testing you, and he's indeed testing you. So I'm going to try to match your attack with a die, and if it does not match, so if I roll a d20 and it doesn't hit an 18, then essentially nothing happens because it's different from a regular riposte. But if I do hit an 18, something will happen.
Okay.
That is a fail. So it's very much a, a strong thing for him if it does happen, but it's a, it's just risk versus reward essentially for him. But yeah, you see he tries to knock it out of your hand, but fails to do so. He's just not thinking straight. You see he just kind of looks over. He looks over to like the left-hand side, which is which would be your right. Almost as if he hears something, like he's surprised by something, like legitimately surprised, and then he just shakes his head and turns back towards you. Next up is Ubala again. Ubala, you are unconscious. Then it is Vex.
Con to get back up now.
So like I rub my hands together and I just like strike my palm into the dirt, and I cast Wither and Bloom around like here.
All right.
Just so I only affect him, I need him to roll a con save.
All right.
You know how Wither and Bloom works?
Yeah.
It's choice based. You don't have to hit who you don't want.
Oh, it's choice based? I thought it was like a 10-foot radius thing.
That's a natural
It's
19.
It's a 10-foot radius choice based.
Yeah. So like around here, just to where no one else would get hurt. Damn, you
I
rolled
mean,
high.
Yeah.
All right, he
don't.
still takes half damage.
Cool.
You realize,
Uh,
I just want to make sure you're aware. We only get hurt if you want us to get hurt.
Oh, that's what you meant by choice base. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Creature of your choice in that area. Okay.
Yeah. Also, if you hit someone, if
Oh,
you have an
then
ally that's in that
yeah,
area,
yeah.
you can let
Okay,
them.
never mind. So I would hit it in the area where it would hit also Revan. So he takes 4 necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
And Revan, if you want, you could roll a hit
Yes.
die
Yes.
and
I would-
add a +4 to that, whatever you roll.
I was about to say, I was like, I love Wither and Bloom. That's what I was like. I don't know if you know how this works. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Let's
there you go. All right, so he gets 11 HP back. He takes 4 damage, and bonus action. Ubala's actually 60 feet of me. Healing word. He comes back up.
Oh, okay. So Ubala gets 16, correct?
No, healing word is D4 plus 4.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
D4 plus your wisdom.
Also,
Let's do it.
for the annoyance of the bad guy, I'm back to full thanks to him.
All right.
You can
so-
see this. You know what? Yeah, you guys saw his fucking name. It's fine. But anyway, this armor guy looks around, looks like he's almost saddened by what he's seeing, and then he just kind of goes back to that regular, like, I'm in a battle, just facial expression. He says, "Impressive. The teamwork is astounding." And
Right.
he will.
I'm just
yeah.
15 feet back up here. That's my turn.
Cool. Next is the armorer, this Centaurian.
Can't wait to get my ass whooped.
We'll go ahead and just rain down 2 blows onto Riven. He's still in the 1 form, so he cannot do something. So first attack, that is going to hit. But if you want to shield, you can. Actually, I think you already used
Yeah.
your.
Well, I have to again because it's been my turn. But yes, I will.
Okay, cool.
Which for what a shield looks like, he kind of raises up his hand and shadows kind of solidify in front of him.
Okay, yeah. All right, and then second attack. That one will also miss. You can see he looks a little infuriated, and then looks over at Vex and will throw the pike right at Vex.
Ah, shit.
Just straight up, boom. And that's what's your AC, Vex?
15.
15. That's definitely gonna hit. You see, he goes over, it hits you with the pike, and you will take. Okay, not bad. You take 13 points of piercing damage as the pike hits you right in like the center. You're able to like get out of the way where you're not fully impaled. But with that, the last thing he'll do, his 4th and final attack, he will actually go ahead and look at you, and he'll just try to shield bash you. Riven, he's a little infuriated with you. That will hit for sure, even with your shield.
It's only 1 higher than the 6 though, and that missed.
Yeah, and so he will go ahead and just smack down on you. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Not that
Alright.
great, but it's just his shield. And then he will actually run towards Vex. He'll just run straight at you, Vex, looking for his weapon. You can take an opportunity attack if you'd like to.
I use shield. I cannot.
Okay, that's right. He'll go up to Vex and then look at you and say, "Annoying. Another Eladrin. I'm afraid that you've been given a fate worse than death." And he'll pick up his pike.
Oh, hell no. Skirmisher.
Cool.
The movement doesn't improve.
Then
You can move up. I'm going to move. I've only used 15 feet. I'm going to use the other 15 feet as a reaction to move away from him. That's
Okay.
a level 3 rogue thing.
Okay.
And
yeah.
does not provoke opportunity attacks.
All right. Yeah. Because it's an ability. It's not a. He does have
Yeah.
Sentinel, but that doesn't specify against your thing, so it's fine. Because Ubala has the same thing.
My reaction.
Cool.
All right, that's it.
All right. After that, it is going to be Neve. Neve, you've just tried to hit this guy and it hasn't been working. He's still got his shield.
All right. Move up. 30 feet, I guess. So that's this square, I think. And then it's another. So I'll use my bonus action to teleport for that.
Okay.
And then And I'll just get within 15 feet of him and try another attack.
Cool.
Can I like try to like knock the shield out of his hand or something? Like disarm him?
If you want to disarm him, you can make, I guess you can make like a targeted attack roll, but you will have to -8. The shield's AC, surprisingly, is not as high as his regular AC. So I'm just going to tell you straight out, you need to hit a 20 if you want to disarm it, even with a minus.
Alright, I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah, he's holding tight to this thing.
I'll just try and attack then, I guess. See what happens.
I mean, or you could pull it off, but that'd be like contested strength, essentially, but that is also an action.
I
You
do have
have
advantage on
advantage to
strength
strength.
checks. Oh yeah, I'll try that.
Okay, yeah, you go up to him, you straight up, just like as an action, you
Yeah.
can pull off the shield. You go grab his shield. He says, "What are you doing? You chosen your weapons of choice." Go ahead and make a contested check against him. He does not get advantage.
So
But
you
you
wanna
do.
just start
Athletics.
athletics, okay.
That's a 23. Let me see what he adds. It's just athletics. That you
No
beat him.
way.
You beat him. You can see it's a very strong, like even though he seems like he's like, very well, and he tosses the shield. His AC.
I'm just gonna yell at him like this
Yeah.
is how I fight or something.
Yeah, his AC will go down by quite a bit from the shield. So it seems like he's now able to be struck a lot easier.
Nice.
But he says, very well. If you wish to try to hit me, so be it. Father hit me. Father beat me, and I killed Father. And then he just goes back to his form, or his like regular, just like ready to battle form. He holds the pike with 2 hands, but he just seems like he doesn't need to. Cool. Neve, that was your action. You already used your bonus action.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Leon, it is your turn. He seems like he's a lot easier to hit, but maybe not as easy still, but it's a lot easier than prior. Leon, you're up.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Where did he go? I cannot. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here now.
Yeah, he's up top.
Okay.
Let's. Let me see.
Am I screwed? I might be slightly screwed. What's my distance? Ooh.
Oh shit, he doesn't have a shield. He can't do cool shit against magic. Oh my god.
Yes.
Are any of us casters?
so
Well, I mean, I guess Riven.
It's probably better to keep this guy in sight, right?
I mean, he seems like he's not trying to hide. He seems like he just went after his pike that he just tossed at Vex.
No, but we got people engaging at range, so that's not a great idea. Yeah, honestly, I think my best option is just to keep laying down fire.
Okay, go for it.
So the problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to attack without disadvantage.
No, yeah, you shouldn't.
So Magic Stone is... What's the range of Magic Stone? Question. Magic Stone is 60 feet. Awesome.
Okay.
I got that. 60 feet is definitely there. So that's... Bam. That's a 13.
13 misses for sure.
And 16.
16 misses still. Again, just kind of just gently pass them away.
Okay, I might not sharpshooter this next time. But
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just want to get that one attack in where I'm able to do a thing, and I can't because I have a neat idea. Oh, What's the dark spot? Is that a ledge or is that?
Yeah, that's a
canyon?
ledge like way above.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so above us, not below us.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's somewhat cornered, maybe if that's what we're intending.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it for the turn.
All right.
I should be doing more.
At the end of your turn, he will use a legendary action to make an attack on Neve with the pike. He just goes straight up and attacks Neve. That's for sure going to hit Neve. And then with that, he's going to use another maneuvering dice, and he will try to trip you, Neve. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw. You have advantage. Let me double check something real quick. You fucking pass.
Nice.
You are able to stand up, but you will still take the damage here. So that's going to be that, and then another for him. Oh my god, he rolled so bad on the damage. Okay. You only take 15 points of piercing damage.
Was that half?
That's half for you would be 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's he rolled bad. He rolled really bad. So great. He looks towards you like quite impressed that you didn't seem to take that much damage. He's like, "You are the strongest one, I believe. The strongest, only the strongest." And he will end his turn, or end his legendary action there, and then it is going to be Riven.
Yep. All right. Bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen. I'll appear right here within 30 feet. This time, the blessing, teleportation does look a little different, as it seems the shadows, for some reason, seem to stick on him. Now, they don't instantly fade away. Which chair? Now that I use it at level 3, I now have resistance to all forms of damage. So
Oh, nice, cool.
Which that I will use the rest of my movement to get around here in between him and Vex.
Cool.
So I'm not blocking the path. My glaive is 10 feet, so yeah, I can still hit him. Valve Inimity, I guess that's how you say it. My channel divinity is still active.
Yeah, you're good.
So I'll take my attack roll advantage. 19.
19 misses.
Even without his shield?
Even without his shield.
And you got to keep in mind what a 2-hit is. Fucking hell.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this man is not playing around. This is a very strong. You can see, like, for sure, like the way he knocked Ubala unconscious seems like he wasn't intending to kill you at all. It seems he's indeed testing your strength, and at the moment, it still seems it's still going on.
A hopeless battle right now. Kind of deal.
It seems he's looking. It seems he's looking for something. He's looking for something specifically, but you're not sure what. But he is very impressed. You see, he looks. Just kind of all of you kind of start to map your positionings around him. Riven. So it was your attack, and then anything else.
That was bonus action. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do.
Cool. He'll use his 2 legendary actions to change his stance. You see, instead of the more defensive stance that he was in, he's now in a more calming stance. You can see he holds like the pike out, sort of like a staff. He will switch his form. Cool. All right. Then it is Ubala. Your turn. After getting up, Ubala, from being unconscious, you can see the rest of your companions surrounding this this centurion type humanoid. This human, it seems.
Okay, so we gotta make the run for it, and I can use my feline agility because it's past my turn. At least once.
He didn't move.
I didn't move. So we'll get there. I'll be able to flank with Neve, so I can still make it. I can make it at advantage and use the sneak attack.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Do I need anything else that will go against this? Okay. Oh, fancy footwork and Racker's audacity. That's funny.
And you guys notice too, like he isn't resistant to any of this. Like everything you've done so far, he seems to have taken the full thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, we haven't done much.
Yeah, for sure. But what you have done is,
yeah, it's hitting him.
Yeah, it's hitting him for sure. Like it is like you see blood drawing from him as each time you guys cut him. Ooh,
10.
Unfortunate. 10 and 8. 10 misses, unfortunately. And he will actually, as a reaction, riposte you. Just regular riposte.
Riposte.
He makes an attack at you and says, Not this time. He'll roll. He'll hit, and you will take. Okay, he rolled.
100.
He rolled very well. He will. How much HP do you have?
I have 7.
Yeah, he'll render you unconscious again.
Still
Yes.
non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal still.
Okay.
Betrayer. Fight as you will. Your fate has been sealed. The rest of you, though, keep fighting. And he holds his stance. Vex, it is your turn.
What's your ruling on me flanking with Neve?
I mean, you can
'Cause,
stand over Ubala. Ubala's technically a small creature, so you can stand over Ubala.
So
if
it
you'd
would
like.
work?
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah. By the books, I actually am small.
Yeah. By the books.
Awesome. So you see me let out like a light growl, I get on all fours and I rush at him with my 40 feet of movement as I turn into a brown bear.
Okay. Oh, snap. All right. Cool.
Brown bear, okay.
I'll go ahead and get brown bear ready.
Yeah, I'll be standing in the, because I'm large, I'll be just like right here.
He's the big brown bear, triple B, bitch.
Triple B. Cool. I'll just put your token like right there. But yeah, you're a brown bear. Sweet. All right. You head towards them as a brown bear. That was your action or
Well,
bonus action?
That's my bonus action
Sweet.
and my movement. And then let's see, I got multi-attack, 2 attacks, one with bite, one with claws. All right, both with advantage. Let's see. All right, this is the bite. That's a miss. This is the claw. Please hit. That's 19. That's a miss.
19 misses.
I am chilling.
Cool.
Even out of his defensive stance, fucking hell.
Damn. Yeah, that's my turn. That's everything I have.
Cool. After that, it is the Centurion's turn. The Centurion will look towards you, Neve, and see your kind of barbarian-ish type of fighting style. He says, I'm familiar with your fighting style, so I will make this as painless as possible. As a bonus action, he will use an ability that will gain him advantage on 3 of his attacks. So he goes, and you see this, almost like this strange, you see the same aura that comes out of, like, almost similar to his eyes, and you can see his eyes now too, Neve. He has those, like those weird colored eyes. And he'll go ahead and make his 3 attacks with advantage. And then, his 4 attacks. But he will forego the last attack with advantage so he can make a 5th attack.
Motherfuckers, every fighter class in one.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll hit on the first one. He will... what's your AC, Neve?
13.
Oh, it's still hit.
13, that's still gonna hit.
Yeah.
He crit
Natural
on the
20.
second, or on the third, and then he'll make his 2 regular attacks. So, this third one is gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Okay. So I'm gonna add up all this damage real quick. How much HP do you have, Neve?
28.
28. Okay.
All right, guys. So next campaign, winter court. What do you say?
Yeah, that sounds good to me, actually.
I'll bring
I
the
like that
back.
idea.
Okay. He does. Let me make sure I got this correct. Yeah, okay. He will render you unconscious by dealing 65 piercing damage, which is actually not great because he rolled poorly on a lot of the damage.
What is that? 32.5?
Uh,
Damn, no, yeah, we're still level 3.
Yeah.
You see, he deals enough damage. He will render you unconscious, Neve.
Yeesh.
So he
Alright.
does not kill you. You're not making death saving throws, but you are unconscious. He says, "You are impressive, chosen one."
I'll use my relentless endurance,
Oh
actually.
shit! Okay, you're back up.
Still standing.
Yeah, you're still standing. You see, he says
I'm still standing.
he almost looks like proud in a sense, and then like suddenly like something else takes over. He again looks over to like almost as if he hears something like above. This time he looks up. He says, "No, Father, I tried. I did try, Father," and he just goes back. And that'll be the end of his turn. Neve, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm still alive, I guess.
Yeah.
So, what do I want to do here? I guess I'll just, you know what? Fuck it, I'll make it a reckless attack.
You already have advantage.
Yeah, you already have
Oh,
advantage.
do I? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
make a regular attack. then.
You need to back up one though, because you are within 5 feet of the humanoid, and you can't attack.
Oh, I'm gonna use my great sword.
Oh, okay, cool. You pull out your great sword instead.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
I'll weapon swap.
Don't fucking miss the op attack. Yeah.
Damn.
13 misses on on your attack. Cool.
Do you still have a hero action?
You do
I
still
have
have
an
an hero.
inspiration.
Yeah, you
and
also
a
have
hero
you have an
action.
interaction and an inspiration. You can use either or.
I'll use a hero action and make another. I can make another attack with that.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck it.
17 misses still.
Damn.
He'll riposte
I came
you.
in late. Did we ever like even hit like 1 damage point to this guy?
Yeah, you did actually. You hit him quite a
Someone
bit.
hit him with a nat 20.
Yeah.
That's the only time they
Yeah,
hit him.
Ubala did.
Oh.
Yeah.
And nothing happened?
No, yeah, he
got
took
hurt.
damage. Yeah, he got hurt. You can see he's bleeding in places. He will
Okay.
riposte you and see if he can hit you. That is a nat 1. He does not.
Thank
You can see he like
God.
he's about to like again just tap you with like the end
Can
of his...
I bonus action teleport away?
Yeah, you can actually.
Good, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
You can see he gets distracted, but he's like, "Mother," and he looks over to like the side again as if he hears something, and then you teleport away. And he says, "Impressive, very tricky. Seems the magic of the Feywild has been imbued in you, chosen."
Something like that.
Great. After Neve, it is Leon. Your turn.
I'm gonna keep making the same mistakes.
Okay.
I kind of want to figure out what this guy's armor class is. On the other hand, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know what his armor class
Screw
is.
it.
Because
I'm
fucking
just
hell, he's not in
gonna-
I
defense.
think it's 20 without the shield. It's gotta be 20.
20?
I think
I
it's
think
Without the
we
shield,
don't know
20.
that. We don't know, but I think that's not a bad guess.
Mind you, without the shield, I'm pretty sure with the shield is like 24.
Darts. Hits.
Okay, so the first one's 21.
21, yeah.
21. Hits.
21.
Okay.
21 hits. 22
And
hits.
20?
And then 20. 20 hits as well.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ah,
20.
let's go.
Awesome. Awesome.
So you
You
hit him
must
for
be
10
going to shove
points.
this guy against
Yeah,
the
you hit him
wall.
for 10 points of piercing. He looks dead at you and says, "You know, I specialize in killing mages."
Well, it's kind of. a
He
good
has the
thing.
Mage
I'm
Slayer
not letting
feat.
getting you anywhere near me, and I am going to use. I want to flavor this differently eventually, but I don't know what to do it with yet. Swarmkeeper Ranger, Gathered Swarm. Attacks target must succeed on a strength save against spell DC or be moved by the swarm to 15 feet horizontally.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to try and slam him into this wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you make a strength save, please?
All right, strength saving throw for him. That is absolutely going to pass. Natural
Yeah,
19.
Okay, never mind then. I should have just taken the 1d6. It's
He
fine.
does look at you and he cocks his head. He says, "You are from the Summer Court, Eladrin."
I'm from the material plane, technically. I have a really complicated genealogy. Nobody really cares. You shouldn't care. I don't know why we're talking in the middle of a battle.
He just again very paranoid, looks to like almost underneath him, like something's reaching out for him, and then he like regains concentration. After
I
Leon's
really
turn,
want to look inside your brain.
after Leon's turn, he will use a legendary action to attack the bear. He'll make an attack at the bear. Pike straight turns around, will make a straight up attack. That'll hit the bear for sure.
I finally dealt damage this combat.
13
Yay.
points of piercing damage to the bear.
Well, let me pull out my calculator just to make sure I don't go switch back to human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ubala is unconscious. Vex, it is your turn now.
Oh, that's it? Okay. How much damage did you say? 13?
Oh, Riven. Sorry, I skipped Riven. My bad. Riven's turn.
How much damage did you say?
13, yes.
13. Okay.
Sorry. Riven.
Okay. You're good. It happens. Let's see. Bonus action. I'll take some sorcery points and convert them into my spell slots. And then I still have my channel divinity up. Let's see if I can't get this hit off. Okay, advantage. Actually, we'll move a little bit. I'll move down to here. I hope trying to stay within his attack range, but not provoke any opportunity attacks. But placing myself between him and the very, very critically injured Neve.
Yeah, let me have one health.
See if I can't get this. Ah. 10. What do you do with inspiration?
So inspiration, you can just re-roll it. Essentially.
Fuck it. I'll take a shot.
Okay, go ahead and make a re-roll.
Just
On
once.
that 20.
Yeah, just once. Yeah.
Oh, on that
Damn.
one.
So,
Fucking
I mean, you
hell.
still take the highest, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not still 10.
Yeah, 10 misses. He will. Oh wait, no. Anything else? Sorry.
Fucking hell. No, I guess that's my turn.
Cool. As a legendary act, or 2 legendary actions, who uses 2 legendary actions to switch his form, he now goes into a, like, standing up straight, holding the pike at, like, an angle on his side, like he's ready to run towards someone. That is his 2 legendary actions. Ubala's unconscious. Now it is Vex.
Okay.
Show me what you got.
I can't speak. I was about to call his mom a whore and his dad a drunk, but
Awesome.
whoop. I'm a bear for him. I can't do it. All right. So get some aggro on me. All right, never mind. So let's do bite.
Nat 20
Natural
does
20.
hit.
Nat 20 on the bite. That's a 20 on the claws, finally.
20 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Alright, so for the bite, that's 2d8 plus 4. So that's 11 piercing from the bite and 10 slashing from the claws.
Okay. You see as you slash him, is that the end of your turn?
Alright, so I bit into him,
Yep.
I clawed at him, and now I'm gonna run away like a bitch. Let's see what I got here.
Okay, cool.
I still got my bonus action. Where could I go?
Okay.
I got 20 feet, so bear with me. I'm gonna try and hide behind Neve. Let's see if I can.
Nice. Nice pun.
No, I won't reach.
I'm behind me.
God damn
What
it.
is up with that soundboard?
It's freaking, it's Riven.
I would never.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you would never.
Yeah, let's get behind Riven.
Go on.
I'm just gonna maneuver myself. Oh, it's not letting me. What's going on?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to let you control it. Let me switch it up real quick.
Oh, okay.
Where are you? Where are you? Dragon Vex. There you go. Shit. It
Thank
didn't
you.
do- Oh, yep, there you go. Should get it.
Yeah, good. I'm just gonna maneuver
Cool. He won't provoke.
here.
He won't take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, it's my cunning action. I'm
okay,
good from
gotcha.
there.
Cool. As it is
Oh,
his-
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot.
What's up?
Just in case it changes anything, I forgot to add the sneak on the first attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
So 5 sneak.
Okay, 5 sneak. Oh,
Well, at level 3, aren't you? Shouldn't it be 2d6 now? Level 3, so it should be 2d6.
Is it?
Yes.
Didn't
Yep,
upgrade
every
with me. That's weird.
Because Ubal is just 2d6.
Oh, that's right, because it's only doing my druid. You're right. My bad. 2d6.
One more.
Alright,
One more
let me
d6.
roll one more time.
Okay, 8.
Alright.
All right, cool. 8.
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah. As you run away and as like he kind of takes the damage, you claw him like right on the chest. Does break the armor a little bit. You can see whatever armor he's wearing is ornamental. It is not meant to like defend as much as you thought it should. And you see he kind of stabs his pike in the ground and says, "You all have done well. My fighting is done. And it seems
Hell
you've
yeah.
passed my test. Impressive. Already you're this strong, and I've waited for so long. For so long. I've waited for the champions. Someone to come and fight and win. You see he takes off his helmet, and with the eyes still colored, you can see he has this, I guess medium length, curly, dark hair, and you can see his face. I would say the people who would recognize his face would be, I guess Ubala's unconscious, so she wouldn't. Yeah. Leon, you recognize the face of King Samuel Ahmad of the Summer Court, the king of the Feywild. You see, he stands before you, 10, maybe about 12 feet tall, with his pike and shield in hand. He picks it back up, and he says, "You all will do well remember that when it is time for you all to face me, I expect you to be this strong, to fulfill the prophecy, and not die like the others have. You have 7 days to continue training until the Wild Hunt comes after you.
7 days.
Until then, it seems you are strong enough."
I stand on like 2 legs and like let out like a loud roar in his direction.
He doesn't seem to pay attention. He just looks at all of you individually. You will do well to keep in mind what fate is in store for you.
Somebody get me out.
Find strength. Find it quick. I will return to test you again when it is time. And he starts just walking off.
Are we out of combat?
You
Just
guys-
like in that moment he starts walking off?
Yeah, he kind of
I
walks off.
quickly revert back and cast a healing word on
Ubala.
Ubala.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ubala, you get up, and your vision, as like you get up, you can see he's walking away from you guys. He puts back on his helmet, this very Trojan-esque helmet, and starts walking away with his pike, his broken armor, his shield.
Did I see his face at all?
You make a perception check.
A little bit. Okay, hold on. So many documents. Perception.
12? Yeah, I'd say that's good enough. Yeah, you see him right as he put on his helmet, and you recognize the face of King Samuel. Samuel Ahmad, the king, the archfey of the Feywild.
Mm. Oh shit! What was the fucking halfling's name that serves him?
The what?
The halfling's name that serves him, the paladin.
Oh, let me see if I can look it up. I think I wrote it down. Drogo. Yeah, that's what you named him, Drogo.
Sorry, my headset turned off.
There you go. Drogo, the halfling male paladin.
Okay.
Your old, one of your predecessors, or I guess your group, your chosen.
I'll yell out, "Where's Drogo?" while he's walking away.
You yell out, "Where's Drogo?" Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
He just ignores you and just keeps walking.
Alright.
And eventually, he goes with wounds on himself, but he feels like he definitely seems like he could fight a lot longer. But
Listen,
you guys beat the damage HP threshold and caused him to stop fighting. So
We beat his 1,000 temporary HP.
yeah.
Could I do something like detect magic, something like that? I want to try and see if there's anything going on in his head. Was the infection from earlier magical?
The infection, I don't think it was. I have to check my notes. No, the infection wasn't magical.
Okay, then that wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, for sure. The infection was for sure not magical.
I mean, yeah. Can I do detect poison and disease off of detection mark?
So he's already kind of walking. What's the range on that?
That is me running up to him regardless of what the range is. But the range is 30 feet.
Okay, you start running up to him, and he looks back at you as like you start kind of running away and says, "Leave me be. Go. You need your strength.
Is he in 30 feet of me?
Yeah, he's within 30 feet of you. I'll say that.
Okay, awesome. Does he? Are there any poisonous creatures, or diseases within 30 feet of him?
No, he is clean. He's very much clean. He seems very healthy.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd say that. Maybe physically. not
Physically,
mentally.
yes. Mentally is a different story. You need something else to get into his mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see the half and half eyes on both sides, and he just runs. You can see as he runs very quickly. He just sprints with both the pike, this big pike, and this heavy tower shield, and just runs.
Can I grab his swords or axe or anything?
He grabbed those back too.
Okay.
Yeah, he grabbed those. Yeah, he picks up the rest of his weapons and he just leaves. You can see Valero's just kind of like hiding. The rest of the guards are just like in fear. And you can see Hemlock is still unconscious, just on the ground.
It feels like my very, very broad area of expertise, which is all of nature, is very, very unhelpful here. And it's...
Well, I mean, you do have a vial of the like the parasitic like, so the way I described it to the rest of the group while you were gone was like, it was essentially like it had taken over like his bone structure, his muscle fibers, everything. Like it had essentially taken over everything of the centaur. So
Okay.
you have like a vial of that on you.
Okay.
So you have some of that on you, because I know you would have, and you have some of his brain too, because I know you wanted like maybe some of his like head as well.
Amazing.
So you have like
Okay.
parts of his brain, not the whole thing, because Riven exploded most of it with his smite, but you know, you got some of it.
I would have
No
salted that down and
damage,
done something to preserve it, just in case, because I'm not gonna have a lab anytime soon, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say like slightly preserved,
Yeah.
slightly
Yeah.
preserved.
Centaur brain, I guess. Infected
diseased
yeah.
centaur brain. Awesome.
Cool.
I kind of turn to the guards as he starts walking away. Like, go inform my base.
You see the guards like, okay, and they start heading off. The guards just start booking it. They drag the one guard, or they pick him up and they start taking him too. They slowly just kind of disappear one by one.
I cast a healing word on Hemlock.
Healing word, you wake up Hemlock. It seems he was just out. He wasn't dying or anything. He's like, it's good to see you all again. Valera, the garden, it's overgrowing. And she says, what? And she runs over and looks over. She kind of peeks through some of the trees, and you can see, at this point, as he points it out, you guys see in the garden itself, the black plant, or this kind of dark purple plant, seems to be like majorly overgrown for some reason. It's almost like swarming the other plants and sucking the life out of them. And Valera's like, okay. And she goes over and immediately just moves the tree out of the way. The tree opens up as you see she goes over to the plant and immediately just takes out her weapon and starts cutting parts of the plant, like very methodically, literally like a bonsai tree. It starts cutting this plant down, and each strike she has, she will go and actually make a nature check because she needs to do that. So with each
Do you need
strike,
assistance?
she's like, no, don't touch the water. You see she's still
No,
like,
I understand the whole thing about the water.
yeah, you can't
no.
get close enough.
I'm going to start. Okay, hold on. Let me see. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I'm going to start. Oh, I don't have like a blanket or anything. That's the thing. I was like, okay, what if I just roll a blanket across the water? But I don't have that at the moment. That would have been a good idea.
Are you
no,
gonna,
like,
are you gonna cast anything, or are you just gonna?
Well, I can use Tensor's floating disc, but that doesn't do anything for me. Because that's a later thing.
I mean, you could try to assist and see, like, kind of copy her, like, the way she's trying to cut this thing, because you have nature, correct, as well?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, you could try, like, throwing stuff, like,
I
really.
have line of sight on this. I could be offering help, like what the critical places would be. I
Okay.
don't know what exactly this is, but I could also learn from that.
Yeah. Okay. So, I will have you roll a nature check with disadvantage, because you like are essentially just trying to wait to copy her, but you still have very good nature. So it's not a very high DC, but you see she's going around cutting different parts of this plant, very much bonsai tree, and it's almost like as the plants themselves, like the broken parts of the plant, drop into this lake, or this pond, it almost seems like it's very much like River Styx-esque, where like the immediately like you had saw before, like the leaves and everything start shriveling up and dying just over and over again as more leaves fall into it. And she will make a nature check on the first one, so it's a 9. Go ahead and give your nature check. Okay. Oof, okay, yeah, with an 8. You see it's still overgrowing and it's still being a handful. She'll go ahead and make her second nature check. With a 14, you're starting to get the hang of it, so roll regular now. Regular nature check.
Could I like see her like with piqued interest in studying, like, and give her an assist to help her and give her advantage?
Are you proficient in nature?
I am expertise in nature now.
Ooh, yeah, you can give advantage to to Leon. Valera will make another nature check with advantage since you guys are doing a great job helping her. You're like starting to toss some rocks in some direction, like you notice, like you start shooting your bow or what have you. She a 6 that time's gonna be rough, so roll with disadvantage, or I guess flat, since go ahead and roll flat, Leon, since
14.
Okay, 14's still good. You can see the plant. You can see the plant is starting to go down a little bit, but Valera's still having trouble. You can see she's almost like tripping and just trying to climb around this thing. It does get smaller. She'll make another nature check. 12, that's good. So you have advantage again, Leon. So go ahead and make a nature check as well. 22. With that final assistance, you can see the plant starts to slowly grow back down to still a little bit larger than the rest of them, but back down to normal size as it was before. You see Valera starts like, okay, that was close. That's never quite happened before, so I don't know what would have happened, but I don't want to know what would have happened. I don't want to find out.
I just noticed this. Are these connected to the 4 humors?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, cleric sanguine. Do you not know basic geology?
No, I've lived here for most of my life. All I know is just running back and forth from that one part of the Autumn Court and then here. I've never been really outside.
Okay, I can explain the whole diagram thing later. What are the flowers supposed to represent?
Well,
that's what I'm trying to ask.
They're supposed to represent what's going on in the Autumn Court. Let me put up my notes again, because I think but I forgot.
I'm so tempted to touch the water.
You forgot.
I forgot. You can try to touch the water if you'd like.
Note to self, I need I need to roll out like a 30-foot tarp in order to get to these things, because I didn't even think about that, but that's the best option. That's the best way to be able to get to the water. Get through the
What
water.
would a tarp do for you?
Because only living things go through the water, but just other things don't.
You see, as Valera starts
So
walking,
if you roll the tarp over the water, then the water would be a steady surface as you walked over the tarp.
you see Valera as she heads over. She says, so the yellow plant represents the start of the reaping of the harvest, where we start gathering life and everything. We prepare for the great harvest, since autumn is usually the time around when we do that. The orange means the completion of the preparation and completion of the harvest, where we spread the hospitality and the power of the Fae amongst all. The red means that festivities would come after the completion of the harvest, where we'd celebrate having a bountiful one. And the purple means well, as far as I know, it means the beginning of the end, which has a lot of meaning, but you know, autumn is also the beginning, or I guess the coming of winter, so things start to die, and as I mentioned before, it is the beginning of the end.
So
That's
it's like
kind of boring. That's just phases of life. Are these the same plant but just growing at different times, or are they 4 functionally different plants attuned to different thaumaturgic signatures?
I'm not actually sure. Again, I'm not a prophetess of any type, but that's what I can glean from these plants. They talk to me, and that's what I've heard from them.
No, yeah, you're doing a great job. It's just not what I needed.
I know. Well, I'm sorry. I can't do much more. Okay.
There's literally no to apologize to me. I don't matter to you.
I mean, I've been with you all, and you've all have helped me, and I would say I care about you some. You're the chosen. You all are here to restore the balance to the Feywild. I have to care.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Okay.
The
Not be rude.
callous Leon.
Yeah, he cold.
You see, she looks a little defeated. She goes back out, and the tree closes after blocking the entrance again.
How come she wasn't in the fight?
I thought he wanted
Valera?
to test the chosen. I told her to stay out of it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
The,
All right.
the
Yes,
guy,
he
the
said
he
guy
wanted to
said keep out of it, yo.
yeah.
He said he wanted to test us. If
Yeah, he
someone
wanted
that
the
wasn't
chosen,
got
yeah.
involved, he might have just outright killed him.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. And regarding what water did I see in the message? Like, is there some water like came out of nowhere? Or...
No,
nope.
the garden water.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Riven
okay.
was tempted to go into the water and see what happened because when Leon went into the water, Leon had a vision of these 5 people. Which Leon, you also recognize that the one that you saw, one of them was King Samuel, one of the people in your visions.
Yeah.
The water blocked off now.
Valera has not touched the water.
I'm just saying, is it blocked off now?
Yeah, it is blocked off. Again, you either have to climb over it or someone's like a creature small has to squeeze through it. But right now, all the vines are like intertwined and everything enough where it will block any entry. So you either have to climb or,
I don't need to touch it right now.
Cool. You see, as she closes it up, she says, "Well, I guess we should wait here until we see what my Grease says. I know they went to go tell her what's happening, but I'm interested in what she might say or what she might give me judgment for."
With this happening, her judgment may wait. Seems more important things are at work here. Until then, I would say we should take his words to heart. Practice, train with each other or by ourselves.
But onto one thing, Hemlock.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, the gentleman you all were speaking of, I was just here tending to the gardens, and I guess he had come. He came as soon as you all left. He's been here for quite some time, and didn't really interact with me much, but when you all were, I guess you all were close enough, he lifted up his head and said, "They're close enough." And he looked at me and he said, "I'm sorry," and he hit me, and I was out.
Interesting.
Yes, he was quite kind fellow, not very talkative, but didn't really packed a punch. I'm not sure who that was, but I think I'd heard a couple of you say something. I'm not sure, but yes, I'm fine now. I couldn't tend to the garden that much though. He was in the way, and I didn't notice the garden overgrowing. So I do apologize for that, Valera. But no, Hemlock, it's fine. That whatever we're dealing with here is now a bigger issue. He said the wild hunt is 7 days?
He said we had 7 days to get stronger until the wild hunt was free to attack.
Do you all have any idea how to get stronger? What does that even mean?
I would assume train.
I mean, I'm a fucking beanpole.
Training, finding magic items, or
Ubala,
some sort.
you, being a betrayer, had you guys never actually interacted with Samuel. You guys were pretty much killed off by the archfays in the spring court.
Right.
But you do remember Nispree talking about something similar, a way for you all to get stronger. You're not quite sure what that means, and Nispree was going to mention something to give you all assistance, something in like a city out in the spring court, but that is the spring court. That's not the autumn court. So I mean, I guess
Who's
you could.
Nispree?
So Nispree was your guys' prophetess.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like my Grease is to these chosen. Nispree was to you all, to your group of chosen. And things happened the way they did. And there's that.
Was Nispree from here as well? No, sorry, she was.
No, Nispree's in the spring court. Yeah.
But there, my Grease is my Nispree, so maybe she knows something.
I mean, my Grease is their Nispree because you have a
Or-
Nispree still. You are actually wanted. You're
sorry.
pretty much hated over there right now at the spring court. They hate you. They
Yeah.
I guess what you would call him the leader of the village, really like wants to kill you now. Like just absolutely distaste you.
They're still alive.
I mean, as far because like they didn't get involved in any of the battles. You all just went after it and died.
Yeah.
Like during the process, you guys failed in your mission. So
Yeah.
um,
So I guess
Uh,
well during my time, Nispri, my version of my Greece is she had answers for us about how to get more powerful. Maybe she knows something.
and Neve, go ahead and give me a history check.
Yes.
Let's
Barbarian
go.
intelligence.
ooh.
Okay, 6. You've heard rumors as well as like other, like, you're not the only like orc. Obviously, you have like there's many bands of orc. You've heard of like a very like not a. It's not like a monarchy where there's like a king orc. There's like, but you've heard of like the strongest of tribes, that dwells out way out in the like one of the islands of the Autumn Court. You know, there's like a very strong like the strongest orc tribe that's out there. But that's, I mean, that maybe that might be something. You're not really sure. I mean, that just kind of, it literally just pops in your mind. It's up to you to say anything or not, but you're just like, yeah, you know, it could be nothing.
Man, I'll keep it in my account head for now.
I would say, Ubala, go ahead and give me a history check as well.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got, Ubala. Let's see what we got. 12? Okay.
Uh,
I mean, you know, another strong betrayer who gains strength as well. Feywild, a very powerful betrayer.
So who are they? The ones that gain power now? It's well, I wouldn't know. But I only got. Never mind.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, you know, Drogo at least made it. Like he essentially just straight up just went to, you know, the Archfey and sided with them.
Yeah.
So,
So
or you
there's
could,
only
or you
two?
could talk to my Greece. That's an option too. You
Yeah.
can see what she has to say about it and see if she will reveal anything else.
There are few people that I can think of that would have this information. Yes, it is my Greece. Drogo from the who I mentioned is
You would imagine
That's
he's
old.
in. You would imagine he's in the summer court.
yeah. He's in the summer court and serving under them, and then there is Fader.
My
He
Greece,
also got more powerful.
my Greece is the closest one to us right now. Perhaps we should go talk to her.
That is if she is cooperative.
We only have 7 days, and it takes us several days just to get in any point of interest within here.
So let me clarify something as well. So just because you have 7 days before you're hunted doesn't mean like he'll just instantly pop out the 7th day. There is still.
Oh, like they'll begin their
Yeah,
hunt
they'll
7
begin
days
their
from
hunt.
now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll begin their
Okay.
hunt 7 days.
Gotcha.
So you might have longer, like afterward, but you're not sure how long because I will actually have a percentage dice rolled pretty much like every day after 7th day. I have like a randomized system to keep in place just afterwards. So where the chances are more and more. So the more days passed after the 7th day, the higher chance that you will encounter the wild hunt. There are ways you can avoid him and kind of like to save some of that time. It's very video gamey, but I like it, and it's behind the scenes, so it doesn't really, you know, matter to anybody except me. But there are, like, if you can find creative ways to kind of hide your trail, which if you can find like information on the wild hunt, if you can figure out what's going on, like how he works, how he ticks, there is, he does pretty much dwell his literal home, which is like not a mystery to anyone. The region that is directly west to this island is called the Warm Blended Lands. It's essentially a area where there is a broken like portal to the like the Beastlands into a bunch of other planes as well. It's essentially like a chaos of just broken planes, like just here and there. And it has like a pretty diverse biome and creatures. It's one of the most dangerous regions in the Autumn Court. So that's like its most infamous lair, essentially. That's where it would probably dwell. The fact that it's way out here means it was already looking for you all, but was just told otherwise.
Yeah, I get told the fuck off.
Yeah, just got told to fuck off by its ultimate master, which you would assume is King Samuel. But since you guys have 7 days before the hunt starts, and then when the hunt starts, you guys can, figure out what you want to do. You could find there are other villages and stuff around, but they're not as, I guess, like for those of you who would know, like Ubala and maybe even Valera could talk about it a little bit, but there is some history to the Autumn Court, which is why it's one of the more survivalist courts. There was a war here that mainly took place in the Autumn Court, and the reason why the Autumn Court is a bunch of islands. Literally, an atomic bomb just went off and just decimated the island, or the region itself, or a nuke, I guess, would be more comparable. So, you guys, it's up to you what you would like to do. So, you're essentially just kind of waiting here, but you guys can go rush to my Greece if you feel like you need to.
I mean, I would say go to Night Goose. It's even if she doesn't cooperate with us.
Yeah.
She's what, like a few hours away?
Yeah.
You can get to her today.
Yeah, literally a few hours away. Yeah. So. But yeah, you see Valera's like, should we go or should we wait here?
Give it a little time and see what happens, maybe?
Waiting will only waste time.
I do not wish to see you get in trouble.
It's gonna take half a day for anyone to get back with the message, so why waste time? I mean,
Yeah,
Yes,
I agree
but
with Vex.
Valera here.
Waiting around will give the Wild Hunt more time to chase us.
You see, Valera walks up to you, Bala, and like starts petting you very gently. It's like, I really appreciate you caring about me, but sometimes we have to face fear, even if we're afraid of it, and build some courage. So why don't we build courage together? You can be on my shoulder and give me some courage. And
I see.
she picks you up and puts her like on her shoulder. You're light enough where it's not like a bother or anything.
Yeah.
But she's still in her armor and stuff.
I see. You are growing, Valera. Very good.
I'm trying. I don't want to say that yet, but I've only known this home for so long, and I feel like I need to be out there to explore, to see what my abilities are with this garden, and why it tends to me the closest. Why I can speak to these plants, but I don't feel like I can do much else. It's only even the animal kingdom doesn't really appeal to me as much as the plant life does. It's strange.
You are taking the reins of your destiny into your own hands now.
I mean, I have that luxury, unfortunately. Unlike you all, who seem to have a fate already chosen. Well, except for you, you're a betrayer.
Yes.
My Greece used to speak about betrayers, and not the rest of you guys have never heard this terminology before, until now.
Hasn't this conversation happened before?
Has it? I can't remember, honestly. Maybe it has.
When we were at the campfire on our first time.
Yeah, you just spilled the beans. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
But she never really talked about it.
Yeah,
she just kind of let it go.
She's like, so where are you from? What court then did you and your allies come from?
We were the Spring Court, right? Everybody showed up at the Spring Court.
Yeah, the Spring Court. You're from the Spring Court.
We all came from the Spring Court. And Nispri was my oracle.
And you mentioned a Drogo.
Yes, Drogo, the little hobbit, or not hobbit, halfling paladin, who now serves the Summer Court as a paladin.
He's a knight of the Summer Court?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then there is Fey Eater, of course, you know Fey Eater, and then there was also the boy, the young boy, Ube Blackshield. He the tiefling. He was what was he? He was a rune knight. That it seems that he has fallen, of course. And then there was one more.
Yeah, let me see if I can look it up real quick.
I will say, as they're talking, kind of be like, we can have this conversation on the way. Let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, what?
Riven, yeah, as like you're walking, Riven, with your passive perception, you just see there's like a crow flying from like from tree to tree across from you, just kind of like keeping an eye.
Does it seem to be trying to lead me anywhere?
No, it just seems to be watching.
I'll give it a nod.
Cool.
But I'll keep walking.
Yeah, as you give it a nod, it just caws, and then you keep going. So.
I speak the language of the crows.
Yeah.
Mimic, is that you?
Yeah, I know, right?
Caw!
You're a bitch.
So Ubala, there was Ubwe, Black Shield, there was Fey Eater, and then there was Ryder, who was the rogue.
Yes, and Ryder, the rogue. He died as well, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
he's
one.
dead. He's literally confirmed dead.
And Ryder was the other one that is dead. Yep, the Spring Court, and these people. With the Paladin, he wishes, to do whatever he does with his god. He loses his god. He has to find some higher meaning in his life to go serve something. I don't know. Fate Eater, he was hungry. Ube wishes to find his mother, and then Ryder, I forget what Ryder was doing. But of course, the Ryder was probably more, you could say, my partner in crime.
Oh.
And
all right. She sees Riven walking. We should all go. And she starts kind of walking right behind Riven, as the rest of you follow, I assume.
and I'm gonna stretch out and become like the cat scar.
Yeah. You already on her shoulder, as the rest of you start walking towards the village of the Red Wheat Village. So, as you guys are heading into the...
Whoa. They just lagged the fuck out.
Yeah, it does that because I put too much crap on this map.
No
But yeah,
worries.
you guys enter the village as like everyone's kind of that same kind of type of gathering where you see all the villagers kind of together, and you can see they literally just like have Maigris, like there's a way to open like the longhouse where you can see Maigris talking to everyone. As you all approach, she says, just the people I was going to send for. Well, it seems we have more important business than the judgment of Valera.
One could say that.
It seems an assailant was at the gardens.
Was his name ever confirmed to anyone else who didn't recognize him off the bat?
Oh, he confirmed as fuck.
Yeah, I mean...
So someone said it, yeah?
Yeah, someone said it for sure.
Okay. I'll just look at him and be like, King Samuel.
You see, she just gives you like a long, deadpan stare.
Oh yes, don't worry, it was him. I can also confirm this.
I don't appreciate the jest that you bring.
You will not get any other answer. If you do not believe it, that is your choice to make.
Would you like a physical description?
You can see she's visibly shaken. You can see she's like kind of really, literally at like, as much as this old like haggard like Mycadin woman wants to hide her fear, it is too much to kind of to bear for her. You see, she says, everyone scatter. I will have a meeting with these ones. And everyone may go back to their homes. And you see everyone starts to scatter as the guards kind of go back to defending this building. And she gestures for all of you to come in. And you all go inside the longhouse.
Yep.
You see she's, again, planted in that same spot where she usually is. And she says, so King Samuel himself has looked at the faces of the chosen, and yet you stand here.
He said he wanted to test us, to test our power. We passed.
To test you. You see she starts laughing, almost like maniacally.
Well, explain.
Do you know what happened every time King Samuel went to go see the Chosen?
I do not.
You sucked at it.
No, he killed them.
Sweet.
He slaughtered the Chosen each time. Sometimes the Archfays would get to them first, but if Samuel couldn't help it, he would go find what they'd be at and kill them on the site.
Whatever the reality is, I am simply telling you the words that he told us. He said he wished to test us, and that he said we passed, so he left.
But that doesn't make any amount of sense here. What are his ways? What does he know that I don't? What is...
Maybe the rest of them were too weak. At the time, at least.
Maybe, but... you see she gets, like, almost a hint of jealousy. You see, she says, what makes you all special? What allows you all to live from seeing the face of the king himself?
I just shrugged. Fucking no.
Because I'm here to guide them.
Nevertheless,
I just shrugged.
what did he say to you all?
It's 7 days before the hunt comes after us. 7 days to acquire power to try and defend ourselves from it.
Oh, and we did meet the wild hunt while we were on the road. That was fun.
Yes, we met the wild hunt as well. Though some... What was her name again? I look back to fucking...
Valera?
No, Ubala, the
Ubala?
bimbo. I can never remember her
Bimbo?
name.
Oh, the
Yeah,
bimbo,
who asked him? Who
Sanratan,
asked him?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just shake my head like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
She didn't want me to say anything about her.
I'll take the hint, kind of be like, well, the wild hunt did show up to examine us on our way back.
Well then, if you must gain strength, then so be it.
The assumption was that maybe you would know something, considering that during my time, Nispri was supposed to tell us something, but you see how that went.
Yes, considering that you are a betrayer and that the rest of your kin are dead or gone. But, I do know what he speaks of.
Do you care to elaborate?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies.
No. Long ago, during the Millennial War, when the humanoids had invaded the Feywild and were taking our land, a lot of Archfey had died in the place of fighting for the Feywild. They had underestimated the power of the humanoids and the material plane humanoids to find a way to either nullify or completely destroy this magic that we have here in the Feywild. They created machines, automatons to do so, and they also were able to find certain magics to counteract us. And so certain types of machines went and killed some of the Archfays, and either that or infected the Archfays with these diseases. And so it is my understanding that this is the way for you all to gain strength. To find either the remains of the Archfey, its powers, and to use them as yourselves, or to find the weaponry that the humanoids were and to use it on the Archfey themselves. So either way, I'm not quite sure which one would happen first. Unlike a god, an Archfey's power is not as potent as a god or a demigod's even. It's its own entity in itself. And especially if you aren't a Fey creature, it is unknown what is going to happen if a humanoid or those from the material plane possess such power of an Archfey.
What about the things that have come from the outside but are now born here?
Perhaps you can make a bet, but I do know the site of one of the battles of where the Archfey had fell. It was some sort of a great artificer had battled one of the Archfeys here, the Pumpkin King, and had steadily defeated him. It is not nearby, unfortunately. You will have to travel to the deepest part of the drowning. And you can see Valera's face goes like a little like paler than usual out of fear.
Would I know?
Make a history check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea. The drowning is a marshland, quite large. One could easily get lost in it, but it seems to have split up in two sections. We at the Foul Sanctum have gotten the smaller section of it, but I do believe that there is a village that dwells at the edge of the drowning that seems to go between back and forth. There's some rare materials there that you can gather for either creating something or if you wish to hunt the rare fauna that dwells there in the drowning and the marshland. But beware, for there are creatures out there that have either mutated or that dwell in the ripples of the plains that have gone there in the warm-blooded lands where the drowning resides. You may encounter lizard folk there as well, which I may not need remind you that love the taste of Fey, but it doesn't seem that any of you have to worry about that. But they are aggressive, and they will kill any who they believe is on the side of the Feywild. The automatons I do not believe had dwelled there in the marsh much, but from what I understand of the old stories, there was some sort of laboratory that an artificer had dwelled or had made in the drowning in itself. He figured what better way to insult an archfey than to build his structure, his home, on top of it, on top of its planar gateway, I guess you would assume.
Question. Did we not find one of the automatons when fucking up those lizard men?
You did. You found an abandoned, like, broken one.
I see.
Yeah, you found like a broken one.
I remember when we found that part and we were gonna like bring it back to life, and they were like, "Nah, that's a bad idea."
Yeah.
We should maybe we could find controller.
Older.
Oh yeah, let me just whip out my 360 controller and plug that in.
What about my universal
Like,
TV
it's that-
remote?
that's just gonna happen.
You
yeah.
see, she says, "You must dwell into the drowning. I don't believe there's any crossroad that I know of that can get you closer to the drowning that dwells in the warm-blended lands, but I believe that you might be able to find a village or something that dwells on the edge. They usually dwell on the coastal lines of the region that is nearest to the next landmass. So I assumed if you go as far southwest as you can, you might find something there, but that is the closest thing I can answer to what his strength means. Find this artificer's laboratory, find the dead archfey, and figure out what you're supposed to do."
Maybe the artificer will have answers too. Well, at least notes from artificer.
I'd be quite surprised if a humanoid could live to 2,000 years.
No, the notes,
Oh.
the paperwork.
Perhaps. Maybe the lizard folk have taken over it, but who knows? Not a lot of folk, I should say, like to dwell within the drowning. It's not the biggest marshland, but it is one of the larger ones.
And supposedly dangerous.
As for Valera's judgment, Hemlock will be here to continue to tend to the gardens, and I will have you guide them as your judgment. But for you specifically, Valera, I would like to have you obtain something for me. There is a flower that grows very deep into the drowning, quite rare. And it only grows in the darkest depths of the marsh. It's called a taunting dead nettle flower. You can find one, and you'll know when you find it. It is quite extravagant. It gives off
And-
almost a ghostly aura around its petals, and yet it is the most colorful thing I've ever seen.
Just suspiciously, can I insight that possibly, just to see what the intent behind that was? Like,
Make an insight check. 16.
like if there was any like form of like malice? Yes.
No.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
Ah,
My grace is hard to read.
Jesus Christ.
My grace nat 20 to our asses.
It's just the way she kind of read that. I feel I don't know. I hope she's not trying to like make her split off from us at the end of this and make her go into a deep dark forest to get herself offed, basically. Just so she doesn't have to deal with it when she comes back. So
You see,
I mean, let's
you,
be real.
yeah, you guys are both going in the same place, technically.
Yeah.
Also, let's be real. She's not watching us. We could just go along with her
Yeah.
and just say we didn't.
Yeah. No, I mean like so it's like the deepest, darkest parts. It's like, well, wherever this laboratory is at, you know, if we stop there and then she's like, I'm gonna go look for the flower, and it's like it's just a dead end quest that was meant to just off Valera for mature or for not listening or some shit like that. That's what I'm getting the feeling. I don't know what it is.
But we'll find out.
Yeah. Valera must be protected.
Too precious.
Precious.
You see, she goes, understood. I will try my best to try to find my way to find this dead nettle. Make it so. It will assist you in your ways of nature. But the rest of you, I've given you all the information that I have. Go find this artificer's laboratory deep in the drowning. And find this dead archfey, this pumpkin king. See what you can find.
Ah, yes, I gained the power to summon pumpkins.
Is his name Jack?
No.
It's very funny. In our Monday campaign, we fought someone who called themselves the Pumpkin King.
That's actually funny. What a coinkydink.
It was a long time ago. We're like
Oh.
10 now. We fought him 3, but
I'll be keeping my eye on this.
You see, she says, you all may go.
he just gives her a nod. He's gonna turn around. We got the
Oh.
information we need.
Let's take a rest, guys.
Yeah, you guys are very
Yeah?
much hurt. You see, Valera says, we should probably rest outside of the town. I don't know if we're still welcome to dwell in the village. We're not technically Fey.
We can rest back at the garden.
Very well. I'm not sure how we'll make it to the drowning before the wild hunt follows us, but I know we can go back through that the crossroad that we went to get to the Centaur village. It's actually the Centaur village is actually, I think, a lot closer to the drowning than we are here.
That would be good. We should do that.
Do you know where the drowning is yourself?
I know the edges of where the drowning are. I've never been inside of it. And
Perhaps we could ask the centaurs if they know anything then.
perhaps that we might actually be able to get some information from them, since they dwell a lot closer to the drowning than we do. They seem to have not as much fear about it. They are very much more warrior and aggressive, and well, it might be actually safer to speak with them than it is here. I'm gonna roll a just a what do you call it, a insight check for Valera to see if she can like what's that called, where like you go back in the past. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways.
Flashback.
Yeah, like a flashback insight check. Retroactive. Thank you. Retroactive flashback. Retroactive insight check. She says, I'm not sure what Maigri says is true. It's quite hard. It's quite hard to read her. She seemed to have a mixture of emotions. Everyone seems to be quite well. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. It is the Autumn Court, but everyone seems to be quite on edge still. It might be something with the plant.
What is dead nettle used for, though?
I've never heard of the plant before.
And then Ubala's gonna side eye and like turn her head towards
I mean,
Leon.
Leon, yeah,
again,
isn't Leon's whole thing nature? Maybe they could.
Leon?
Yeah, I guess if Leon wants to make a nature check, to see if Leon's ever heard of the flower taunting dead nettle.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. Worst thing they could get is like don't know.
I have a proficiency in nature. Can I make one?
You have proficiency in nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are from the Autumn Court. Yeah. Make a nature check as well. 15. Neve, it's quite hard to figure out where you've heard. Like you've seen a bunch of like exotic flowers, some that are rare to find. But usually you guys orcs don't really dwell in the swamp. It's not really your strong suit. So unfortunately you can't really you don't really remember like the name dead nettle.
Well, I do have speak with animals that I can use as a ritual now, so maybe we can use that to find it.
Talk to an animal, see if they can find the dead nettle.
Neve, okay, Neve basically got.
Yeah.
Do you
I have bee
have
sense as
expertise
well
in
with
nature, you
that.
said?
Yeah, I do. Up to Jared though, because I wouldn't know if I.
Yeah, no, you still don't know your memory. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a capiche. You're out of service with your head.
Leon, you gonna roll?
Leon, you wanna roll?
Leon, you alive? Leon?
Yeah.
Leon? Leon's dead.
Leon the prep.
Right.
Leon's dead. Roll for
Leon's
Leon.
dead.
Leon's dead. Yeah, Leon, go ahead and roll a nature check to see if you can remember the flower name of taunting dead nettle.
Deal.
See if we can get anything out of this.
Travis.
Dude, Travis is not. This is not a roll for Travis.
You don't know.
That's a 24.
Do you get advantage?
No,
I mean, somebody could give her advantage. I mean, like,
You all rolled
X.
already.
I'll have proficiency.
I have advantage on nature checks and swamps.
I don't think so. So 11.
No, that's the thing for ranger. But
Is that your favorite terrain?
Oh wait, is it swamp? Is your favorite terrain?
favorite terrain is swamp? Yeah.
Nice.
Shit. Okay. I'll give it to you then. Because that is where this flower is located. So taunting dead nettle. It is a exotic.
Oh, actually, it's double proficiency, but keep
Okay,
going.
great. Yeah. Taunting dead nettle is a very exotic flower. As my Grease had mentioned before, it displays like very pale colors of what you would consider to be autumn. So red, orange, yellow, sometimes that dark purple color that are similar to. It's almost like the combination of like the flowers in the garden, like as if you combined all those flowers together, and you have a singular flower called taunting dead nettle. Now, the properties of this flower have not been discovered yet because no one's really used it for anything. It's mostly just been for exotic, like looking type of flowers. It's not very like big. It's literally just, it grows in singular form. So there's might be a flower like here or there. I guess the closest shape I can think of it is like an orchid, like a very much a multicolored orchid.
Is it deadly?
It does give off like a very ghastly, like a very ghastly fog, like a very light ghastly fog continuously. With a 24, I will say you would know that it is very deadly to consume. So don't eat it.
But you can touch it.
You can, yes, I will say you can touch it, and don't eat it. But what it's supposed to do is with a 24, I'll say some rumors are that if you eat the taunting dead nettle, you will see a vision of your own death, and it will actually happen. And it'll happen in a number of days after you've eaten the dead nettle. Some say you just see your dead loved ones. Some say you actually transport to a very strange place, a plane of death that no one's seen before. Something different than anything else in the, like, I guess, history books, so to speak. So, you know, there's Shadowfell, there's other realms where the dead go, and this is a entirely new place where you go if you were to eat it. But those are just like 3 of the rumors of what would happen you can eat. If you were to use it, I will say
So orchids grow. Many orchids grow on trees. Like they don't grow in the ground. They grow on trees. Like they sprout on top of a tree.
Yeah.
Is
so
that what dead nettle does, or is it?
no,
is
dead
it
nettle literally just comes from the ground. It just comes straight up.
terrestrial?
Yeah, just
Okay.
straight up from the ground. It does not grow near any trees. If anything, it'll stay away from other plants and likes to live kind of isolated. It's not like a mushroom or anything, but it does very much act like an organism that does not want to have any competition or interference with nutrients. So it'll grow in the most isolated place, which is why my Grace said that it usually grows in like the darkest of the marshes of the drowning. So it is very rare. You did not get a high enough roll to know what the properties are, because the properties are very hard to know since it's a very exotic flower and usually people don't use it for any other properties.
It seems like those who do try to use it end up dying.
Yes,
according to
well,
the
that's
rumors.
eating, that's consuming. So if you do eat it, you might die, you might see a vision of your death, or you might just teleport to the plane of a different death. Which is,
Like afterlife.
yeah, except like this afterlife is just nothingness. It's, I guess, the void technically is like.
So why do you care about this again?
Because that's what my Greece wants Valera to get. That type of flower, the taunting
Okay.
dead nettle.
Yeah.
I'm just looking out for Valera.
Yeah.
Our baby boy.
Cool.
So, but yeah, you guys head outside the village, or you guys can head back towards the gardens. And
Are we heading towards the gardens, or are we heading towards the crossroads?
I
I would
guess.
say gardens and then long rest. And
I
head
was
out.
thinking. we
Yeah,
head
you
to
see
the-
Valera says, we could probably rest just outside the village. I don't think they might mind.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case as well, just rest because
Oh,
we
yeah.
are hurt.
You guys rest
Okay.
outside the village, and you guys can. Does anybody want to keep watch? Because I think I know one of you might want to keep watch.
We have two people that can do it, right?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
We still have the split thing we can do, which I'm gonna keep watch. I will obviously do my training for today.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Training. All right, let me go ahead and.
I also want to see if there's any ways before we actually like fully leave the village. Let's see if I can get more rations because
Are you on rations?
look, man, I may or may not have one.
Okay, cool. So you are not yet allowed entry into the village, so they will not sell or trade anything, which you would imagine they probably don't do that anyway. They probably have a different system altogether for their people.
Assholes.
Yeah, they're a bunch of dicks. But
Yeah, I need to gather some fruits and nuts, make a fruit and nut bar.
yeah, you guys can go hunting. You guys can Valera like.
I need some. Yeah, I need some rations.
Yeah, Valera says, I can try to go hunting around. There might be some deer or some other creatures around if you care.
If you could do that, that would be much appreciated.
Uh,
I'm not
Um,
quiet enough.
anybody want to join me for this little excursion?
I'll go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And she gets her longbow out, and you guys start to go do this mini hunting game again. All right, so both of you go ahead and roll a stealth check. Stealth check, por favor. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna roll a D100 now. Okay, so for the first hour, you guys start to sneak, and like as you guys start like moving a little bit outside towards the camp, you didn't realize it, but literally within 20 feet of you, there was like a grazing deer that just looks up and just it runs off.
It's
and-
got a long range.
It runs way too fast. Like it already like before she can act, it's essentially this thing got a surprise round and just dipped it. And it's essentially using the brush to hide, because like you guys are still like in pretty heavy brush.
Bastard!
So yeah. Here's what I'll say. Roll if you want to, like, you look out, Riven, because it's really near you guys, because I rolled a 21 on the D100. So Riven, roll an initiative check with disadvantage, which not really usual, but just roll 2 initiative checks, take the lower one. But for you two who are sneaking, okay, cool. So that's a 5. So if you get lower.
I had disadvantage on. Why did that not?
Oh, it doesn't do it for initiative for some reason, because I don't think you can do it for initiative. Yep. All right, I'm gonna roll for the deer. No, yeah, I beat you. Yeah, yeah. Literally, just it's covered by like the trees, and the deer. Apparently, the deer here are a lot not intelligent, but a lot more like instinctually able to kind of hide from like predators better, and are just kind of this is their turf. They are able to escape easily. So.
Have I seen them struggle hunting?
You see, like they had just left camp, and then like all of a sudden, after just like exiting, like a deer just ran. They're like, I didn't expect that one to be there. We'll be back.
Before, can I like get to them and cut them off before they do anything else?
Yeah, you can.
Guys, let me join you. Seems you guys are having a little trouble searching for food. I think I might be able to make things a little easier, and I cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
You all feel free to do that. I'm going to stay here.
Cool.
Yeah, you keep watch.
All right.
Alright, so it'll be me, Neve, and Valera?
Yep. All right. Everyone, go and
All right.
3 of you give me stealth checks. So that's a 19 for Valera.
Alright.
Yeah, well, 10 maybe.
24 for me.
24.
And then
30.
30. Jesus. Okay. This time I'll roll. Okay. So you guys take a little bit to travel out towards like outside of the camp. You guys go a little westward. Let's see.
So Valera, within.
Valera.
I'm kidding.
Subala?
No, Bala's talking to Riven.
No, Bala's talking to me back at camp.
So yeah, Vex, go ahead and roll me a d20. Let's see what kind of specimen you gather. See how big this bad boy is.
Which I'll have this
D20.
conversation with you after we're done.
14?
Okay, so 14 nets you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So as you guys travel, you guys maybe travel for about 10, 15 minutes, slowly walking your way through the forest when you start to hear like these grunting pig-like noises. You're like,
Oh no. Zombie pigman.
you look over as you guys like peek over a brush, and you see a very large giant boar just kind of just eating some like mushrooms that are growing around, and it just seems to be just engorging itself. Does not seem to spot you with your guys' Pass Without Trace. Just going around just
Wait a minute. I know this scene.
You know, they're so accurate.
I know, right? And just like it's just eating, like it's just gorging itself, and you see Valera's like, all right, on the count of 3 we'll all hit it at once, okay? Because this thing seems quite big.
I was about to say, is she gonna comment on its size?
I don't know if we can take this, but we can try.
Alright, I have an idea.
We
We need to. We're gonna surround it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it actually to a tiger and pounce it, see if I can get it knocked prone.
Okay.
Put him off at the pass.
I will say, yeah, cut him off at the pass. Oh, I love cutting him off at the pass. All right. So you will make another stealth check. I will say with your like druidic form, you don't need to make a stealth check for that because you're just quietly, turn into a tiger. You guys,
Pass Without a Trace is still up also.
yeah, Pass Without a Trace is
You
still
can't
up.
cast spells in it, but it's still concentrated.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 24 plus whatever your tiger adds to that. So you're able to like stealth around to like get ready to pounce. You see Valera's like, you look at Valera and you see her still with like, you guys are keeping track of each other's movements. So you guys are like over here, and then Vex, you're just like a tiger. The rest of you go back at camp.
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are like surrounding this giant boar, and as you do, this thing has not a low amount of HP, but let me see if I can pull this thing up. I think it's a large creature too. It is a large beast, so this will net you quite a bit of rations if you can take it down.
XP.
Not XP, rations. I know you're XP hungry. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you guys are just gonna grind. You're gonna grind pigs in the forest for like hours. So you guys get pretty close to it. Valera would actually be better like 20 feet around, 20 feet away from it. But Valera raises her arms and then brings it down for like a go. And so you all may have a surprise round on the pig and see if you can take it out. So
On the pig.
I just thought about that episode
Initiative?
of South
yeah,
Park.
let's everyone roll initiative. It's an 8.
Damn.
That's a 15. Neve, go ahead and roll initiative.
I just gotta beat the freaking boar.
9. Cool. Yeah, let's see what the boar gets. Boar got a 15.
Oh, bro.
Alright, boar got a-
You still
you
get-
still got a surprise round. You still got a
You
surprise
still
round.
got surprise rounds.
But the
so you're
boar
still
has
going
okay. The boar
forward
doesn't
with
have
that.
anything to deck, so it's just a flat 15. So Valero will actually go first, but it is a surprise round. Valero will go ahead and make her shot. She will first cast Hunter's Mark on this thing, like, I see you, pig, and then goes over, and then we'll go ahead and make a attack with advantage. Plus her, she doesn't get Colossus Slayer yet because she hasn't heard it yet. Yeah, she'll go ahead and longbow attack first. First attack, 22 hits plus her Hunter's Mark. That's going to be an additional 3 points of damage. So for a total
Nice.
of not great. So that's 8. That's 11 towards this boar. The boar just squeals like as it gets hit. And then it would be who rolled a? Oh, Neve, it would be your turn.
How far away is it?
So I would say it's about maybe 30 feet away from you. No, it's whatever this is. What is this? Yeah, 20 feet away from you.
Okay, I'll throw a spear.
All right, go ahead and throw a spear with advantage. Oh, very nice. 9 points of piercing damage as you hit this boar. It squeals out again like an arrow hits it on the side, and then a spear just comes out and hits it right on the on like the leg, and it screams out even more as it's starting to turn to run. But before it can, this is where Vex, you come out of nowhere. Your tiger pounces. Tiger form comes out. All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with
That's
advantage.
what's a pounce? If the target moves 20 feet straight forward, it hits it with the claw on the same turn. Okay, so I'm gonna do a claw attack.
Okay.
20. Oh, with advantage.
Yep,
so
with
it's
advantage.
20. So that's 11. What's my plus? So 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, so it's gonna take. It's gonna take 7 slashing,
Okay.
and it needs to roll a DC 13 strength save.
Okay. This thing's looking very, very hurt. It'll make a strength save, so that's going to be a 17. Yeah, it got a 20. You see it stays up as you try to pounce on it, and it is not like loving it. So it will at the start of what did it roll? Roll a flat 15. No, Valera actually gets to go before it can go again. So this time it's not at advantage, but the boar will start to run away. Which every round you guys don't kill the boar or just deal continual damage. Like since you guys didn't take out the first round, every round afterward, it will give you less and less rations because of like how useless it'll be. Like if like certain organs tear up, you can't eat it. Certain parts because like the organs spill all over it, and especially if you hit like the bladder, like it'll just make a mess within the meat. So you know, physics, but not physics, because D&D. Valera will go ahead and make an attack. She sees like, no, we can't let it get away. She'll go ahead and make her attack roll. She sees it running as it runs through the forest, but not out of her sight. She hits it again for another longbow attack. That is an 11 to miss. As the thing straight up like just passes through it as it like dodges to the left, like it knew it was coming, but it was just sheer luck because there was like a rock in the way that it got away from. The boar continues to run, so the boar will run for 80 feet. The boar runs, so it is now 80 feet away from you all, as it just insanely runs fast. So for you, Neve, it is your turn. This thing would be it would be 90 feet away from you, Neve, actually.
Does Vex get to make an op attack? Because he was.
Oh, yeah.
You get an opportunity
Attack.
attack. That's right, yeah.
You can do it with your bite as well. I believe your bite actually.
I don't think so. I think I can only do the bite if the pounce works. That's how the tiger works, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
You see? Yeah, I can only do the bite as a bonus action if the pounce works. So claw attack. Let's see. Nope. That's an 11 to hit.
Ooh, that misses. All right, Boar's
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I
run.
need to ask what my board.
Boar's
Oh,
gonna
no time.
book it, dude.
He's 80 feet away now.
Yeah, he's 80 feet away. I did enlarge the map, even though there's nothing filling it, but I did enlarge it. So you should see the boar. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like 90 feet away from you, Neve, now. Yeah, like 95 feet away from you, Neve.
How much movement can I take with the dash action?
So dash action, you can do 60, I believe.
Yeah, doubles whatever your
Yeah.
speed is.
Since you are an orc, you can't actually, as a bonus action.
Yeah, I can take the dash action as a bonus action.
Yeah,
so I can move 60 feet off the dash action and
Yeah,
30
you'll be
feet
like
off.
35 feet away from it, yeah.
Okay. You can also use your own action dash.
Yeah, you could
Maybe
hero-
a 90, yeah.
You could waste your. Oh no, you already used your hero action today.
Oh, did you
after
already use
yeah,
it
already
today?
for Samuel. That's right.
Use my bonus action to dash and then get within range if I can get within range of it.
You're within 30. So let me see. Dash action for 60. So like somewhere down here, right there. So yeah, you're there. You're 40 feet away from this boar. I think your javelin's only 30. I think.
Yeah, I'll get within 30 feet of it and throw my javelin at it.
Unfortunately, you already used your full dash to get there, so that's as far as you can go. Oh, actually, you got 5 more feet. Sorry.
Go one down, which puts him at 35.
Well, that's
I
still.
think he can.
What's the range
Oh,
of
it
the
is.
javelin? I think that's only
30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you'll still be at disadvantage because it's 5 feet out of range, unfortunately. So you have to make an attack roll with disadvantage.
You got this. The DC is not that. It's just a big.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Okay, 18 hits for 9. This thing is still not dead, but it is on death's door as it's like, just like gets hit. And it's just yelling like out of.
I like throw it at its other legs as like limb. I already stabbed it once.
Unfortunately, you cannot target a creature you're hunting. I guess you can, but you already made your attack, so unfortunately you cannot. So after that, it would technically be now it would be Vex's turn.
So
Tiger can go fast.
Tiger can
movement.
Tiger can
Yep,
go, yeah.
I can do 80 feet, so I can't go faster than me. So I'm gonna use my movement and my bonus action, my cutting action to dash, so I'll be within 5 feet of it.
Damn.
And I'm pouncing it again, so I need to roll another strength save.
Cool. Pig runs. Strength save. That is going to be a natural 19. Yeah,
it succeeds. Okay. So I'm still gonna do my claw attack.
All right, go for it.
That's a 9 plus. That's a 14 or 15.
Either way, that hits.
What is? Oh, I have a +5 as a tiger. Okay. 14 hits.
14 hits. Yeah.
Come on, you got this. Go Tiger.
Right. Tiger's 1d8 plus 3. For another 6 slashing.
That is just enough to kill it. You as this thing runs, it's like, and then like all of a sudden, like you just like, and just like slash it, and it just goes down Animal Planet style, just dies as you just slash it like right in its trachea.
I rate your pig sound to Tiger.
Yeah. Pig sounds are good. Tiger, not so much. Not great. But you see, Valera looks relieved, like, oh, nice job, Vex. And you guys go down, and each of you can make a survival check to see how much rations you guys gather. Or actually, you guys can choose who will roll it because you're essentially just gathering it for everyone.
I have a +6 if anyone's got higher.
I have a 2.
Yeah,
Valera, yeah. I got expertise now.
Well, I'm at Neve. I figured you would because you're a ranger.
Valera has a survival check. She has a +4 to survival.
All right, she'll help me then.
Okay, cool. All right, so you have.
And I'll cast guidance on myself.
Cool. All right, yeah, you cast guidance. Go to make a survival check to see how many rations you'll get. You'll get a subtraction to. You'll get a -2 to whatever you get, but you will, depending on how good you roll, you will get quite a bit because this is a large creature.
Big pig.
Big.
Like,
Hello, big. 23. Jesus.
23 and guidance.
Guidance.
That's 25.
Okay. With a 25, I will say you don't lose any rations. Like, you're able to, like,
Awesome.
just continually just carve this thing out. You get 20 rations from this thing.
Put it across 6.
Yeah. I mean, you can hunt some more, but it'll hold you over. And it's not like the only thing, but that's a lot for like a pig, because like a ration is for a day. Remember that.
Yeah.
So
6
20
plus-
rations between the 6 of you is not bad.
That's 3, and someone would get 4.
Yeah. But you see Valera looks at you guys like, well, another hunting well done. Should we get another, or should we bring this back to the folk?
My answer would vary depending on you, Chair. How long do you think we spent on that? Because I only had that one pass without trace for the day left.
Okay. I say you, this whole like thing for you to like hunt it and then carve it would take you an hour.
Okay. I'd say we can hunt the next time I get some rest, because I don't have enough magic left in me or mana to cast another pass without trace that we're definitely gonna need.
Yeah, I don't have that ability yet, so I can't do anything for you. But yes, that sounds fine. Well, let's take this back, and you guys lug over, and yeah, I guess you get like boar's tusk as well. That's like very cleanly like cut, and yeah, you got some hide too if you want it. But you guys drag it all back, and the rest of you are given the rations. So everyone can add 3 rations, and then I'll just say Valera will hold on to the 4 just in case she needs to share them with any of you guys. She'll like be able to pass them around if she needs to.
Alright, cool. So 3 added? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested in what Ubalo wanted while they were hunting.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, I said that, kid. I mean, I wasn't actually saying that shit.
Yeah. If you guys want to talk while they're out hunting, it is an hour.
I can say it, yeah, now. Can I say it?
I guess it was so. We have Valero in our party now.
You just look over at Ribbon, and you just see this solid mask just staring back at you.
Yeah, just like your point.
Nothing. And then I'm gonna make that face. It's like, but what if? And then it's just like,
But what if?
But what if? And she's gonna keep turning back away, but then she's gonna slowly come back with like that.
How old was Valeria again?
I think she's like 80.
Let's say.
She's like
got, what, 60 years.
She's middle-aged, technically.
She's got what, 60 years on me?
Yeah, because you're literally very much a young
baby for an elf.
Baby, yeah. You're very much literally just born to, which is problematic in itself, but depends on who you ask, but you are literally just bred to be a champion of the Raven Queen.
I was a born and bred weapon.
Yeah, literally. Which is, why you have that double class system going on. You guys are super duper empowered.
You're cracked.
Yeah, you guys are cracked, dude. You guys are buffed. You need to be nerfed, to be honest. So you see after a while this silence and just Leon looking at whatever vials Leon's collected over the hour, but the rest return, and you all get 3 rations and some boar's teeth, which whoever wants to have that can have it. But you see Valera's like, we have we caught a boar. We got boar tusks if anybody wants those. They're quite nice.
Very well done. Thank you.
How many?
Well, we only had the 1 boar, but it was quite a big one. And you see, there are these 2 pretty decent sized tusks. They're about maybe like half your size, Ubala.
Oh,
Ubala is so damn small.
Yeah, Ubala is a small creature.
who can we put these on?
I mean, we can make some decoration out of there. I can hold on to them for now if you'd like, and then wait till we figure out what to do.
Yes, we can find some gems and make some nice jewelry.
Yeah, if you know how to, I wouldn't be opposed to that. She just puts it in her pack. But yeah,
with my jeweler's kit.
cool. Valera will give you the so all of you have an additional 3 rations, and she gets 4 in case she needs to give one out. But she also has she's like, I guess we can sleep for now, and tomorrow I can hunt some more before we leave, if that's all right with everyone.
This works.
This is fine with me.
All right.
I am in no position to say what the schedule should be, since I would be a hindrance in that regard.
It's all right. It's not really a hindrance. It's more so that I'm really good at being organized, and when I tend to my gardens, I have a plan and I can do it quickly. So, but I think
I appreciate your kindness, but I'm very much aware I would be a hindrance in hunting. He kind of points out in a very heavy armor.
Yeah.
It's not dexterity based.
She looks over at Vex. Thank you, Vex, for that enchantment you gave us. That definitely helped. I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
Well, I was gonna slap
Luckily, I remembered how to use that spell.
Yes, that's quite interesting that you remembering quite a bit about your abilities. But thank you too, Neve. I appreciate the assistance, both of you. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some rest before the next day. So, all of you have a good night. And she goes off to her tent that she set up, and the rest of you go to sleep too, unless those of you who are going to keep watch, which I'm assuming is going to be the good old Riven and Vex.
Yeah, I mean, it's just convenient since we can both split it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Vex, while you're meditating again,
More dreams.
you come upon the same scenario. Keeps happening. This time, though, instead of a cold, well, I mean, you're still in the same cold, wintry desert type, surrounded by like this forest, but where you're at, it's all clear. Except when you turn now to face the thing that looks like you, except a lot more pale and with this pale hair and this elongated ears, even for an Eladrin. The black claws, this thing is right in front of you. It's right in your face. And it's just kind of there, just growling at you. And you hear it talk. So, Samuel has chosen you. Chosen me. You don't even know what you are. But I do. I know. You're looking.
I'm more interested in what you are.
I'm you, you idiot. Look at me. I look exactly like you. Except.
No, I'm more handsome.
You see he kind of like smirks and then out of almost nowhere brings up a mirror and brings it to your face. And Vex, you look exactly like this person, this creature. The long black nails, the purple lightning that's like coming from your body. The hair that was on your head grows to that long pale color as well. You don't have any idea, and it's for what? Because they wanted to hide me from you? I am your true potential, Vex. I am what will keep you alive. Those abilities, you think they belong to you? They belong to us.
They're like freaking out. I look away from the mirror, then I look to my hands.
Your
Was
hands.
it just like a?
No, your hands are elongated, and they are like black nails, the purple lightning that you are familiar with when you wake.
Oh no, it's a goth face.
But
I don't know what you are. But stay out of my head. Only I choose who I get to be from now on. I don't care about my past.
of course you care. Because you created me. Don't you remember? No, you don't. That's the thing. You created me. You wanted me. And I gave you power. And what did you do? You fucked it up and you lost it. But that's fine. You'll remember soon. When you do, I'll be there. And he just starts kind of walking away. doing that same kind of movement that you saw it do before, where it like brings its hands up like it's cold and shivering, it starts shuffling away from you. And you wake up as Riven. Your watch goes without any interruption, and you're able to wake up Vex. And Vex, as you
Does
wake up,
Vex,
what's up?
do I notice Vex waking up without? Do I wake him up and he wakes up, or does he wake up on his own?
You would like go like right as you like touch him, he wakes up like instantly. It's almost like as if it's been perfectly timed. I will say though, you can make a perception check as like you're looking at him, because he's like starting to like kind of, his head's starting to like twist a little bit, not like major, but it's like starting to like kind of a little bit like nerve jumping. Like it's like you're having that sleep paralysis where like you feel like you're about to like fall off of something right before you go to bed, and like your body just jolts.
I just want to say I've never had that. I hear all about it. I've never.
Oh yeah,
experienced it.
I experienced it too. It's because of a lack of something. I can't remember what it was, but I'd gone away for a little bit and then it came back, and then I can't remember how I got rid of it in the first place. But anyways,
Or at the very least, I've never remember experience.
it's
Regardless,
probably
yeah, continue.
it's probably because of all the caffeine that I'm chugging. But anyway,
Alright, guys,
You're
more
twitchy.
time today.
that's
It's just cracked out on caffeine.
yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Go and make a perception check as you look.
Okay. Perception. Yeah.
14. Yeah, with a 14, you look down, and as you're about to like wake up Vex, you just barely touch him before you realize his fingernails are long and dark, like they're
Shit.
pitch black. The rest of his
Oh, I see.
color looks like he's in whatever color form he was before, but you now see like the spark of electricity. And Vex, as you wake up, the fingernails retract, and you go back to your regular form, whatever that may be for today.
So okay, so he physically looked a little different.
He did, but just his fingernails.
Hmm.
I could probably see myself be a little diaphoretic and like a little hyperventilating, like I'm freaking out. I thought I was like turning into something
Yeah.
as I wake up.
Are you alright?
Too soon to tell. Something's happening to me.
If you need anything, let us know. I am not proficient in what you're experiencing, but you have helped me, so I will help you.
Thank you.
Did your what kind of point? I believe it was like a kind of like a bracelet thing, wasn't it? That reacted to the magic you cast, yeah.
Oh, it's what's it? A mistletoe that I have like wrapped around my my head was like some vines.
Did that react at all to change, sure?
With that perception check, since it's kind of a smaller object, you couldn't really tell. You were more so surprised at like the claws that he had, like the
Yeah,
black nails.
the, like the physical change
Yeah.
definitely got
Yeah.
in. Be careful with whatever is happening.
And you as well. I hope whatever it is you try to contact is you're making headway in whatever it is your journey.
I would appreciate your kind words. You'll give him a nod and kind of. Well, I did not notice anything on my watch. Hopefully, yours was just as peaceful. Kind of move over and take a seat back down.
Hopefully so.
Get that Dark Souls fucking bonfire position.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You sit in that Dark Souls
All right.
bonfire. Vex, make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, I will take a moment as well. He does normally do his prayer. Is the crow still following?
Yes, the crow is nearby, but it hasn't like contacted you yet. You see, it's just kind of still watching.
Okay. Yeah, and before I sleep, I will do my normal prayer. But other than that, thanks.
Sweet. All right.
Where's my pillow when I need it?
I mean, yeah, Leon's there. Your
You
pillow's
mean Leon's face?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Leon's face, yeah.
But yeah.
But I want my big royal purple gold trim pillow. Maybe Travis will have one for me.
But as you guys, your watch goes without any interruptions. Vex, the night that had passed when you woke up has now come to a sunset, and it is now sunset for the majority of the day. The rest of you wake up having a long rest, and you guys can regain all your stuff. And as you guys get up, you see Valera starts to prepare to maybe go on another adventure of hunting. But we will end it there for tonight, as it is 11:30. God damn it, dude.
But yeah, roll for Travis.
Yeah, you know what? Roll a d20. You need a I think it's like an 18, 19, or 20 to get Travis. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Purple, you roll it because you've been asking for Travis.
Oh,
I'll just happen to have him come by. You need an 18, 19, or 20 for Travis. 4. Oh my god. All right, yeah, we'll end it there. Dreyfus is definitely not coming. But let me tell you what you're going to roll so that way I can prepare for next week's session, as this will be your first encounter. Let me see real quick. God damn it. All right, so you guys are still in the foul sanctum. Roll me a d12, please. Ubala.
Travis.
4. Great. All right. Sweet. We'll pick it up next week as I prepare for the encounter that you had.
All right.
I mean, and other encounters, but it'll just be more fun since I have more time with it. But yeah, you guys are headed on your way to the Drowning, a marshland of just, I guess, not unspeakable horrors, which just was my first thought, but you know, horrors nonetheless. Horrors and horrors.
Horrors and horrors.
Horrors and horrors. So there you
Yo,
go.
horrors.
Jesus. Sweet. All right, we'll end it there.